conquer, devour, I'd surround. If it hurts you just a little, then it heals you when it's done. Disappointment is the anchor, resolution is the sun. If it's silent in dismay, it won't break this feeling down. If I conquered this my way, I'd devour, I'd surround. If it hurts you just a little, then it heals you when it's done. Disappointment is the anchor, resolution is the sun.
I ain't never getting on Final Fantasy 14 again. I ain't gonna lie, it's been so damn long.
Well, hello, Silinx.
Man, I love it when
Hello!
my fucking.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Hot Takes. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome once again, everybody. Welcome, Nero. Welcome, Ray. Welcome, Turbo. Ella will be joining us later on, as she is currently at work, but she'll be joining us later on. Other than that, welcome everybody to Hot Takes. I hope you guys are having a good day and a good week so far. Hello, Ella. Welcome.
Hi, Ella.
You will be joining us soon enough.
Wait. I've got a question already.
What's the question?
When are we gonna get a Styling sponsorship where he starts sweating red Gatorade?
You know what?
The same time I bring Joe Rogan on stream. See, we're already killing our guests. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hot Takes. What?
Well, before you start, there's one thing I must do.
What?
That.
I don't know why it didn't work. Let me hit the button.
I
heard it.
Yeah, it worked. You just didn't actually hit the button. No, you don't get a hot take.
No, my hot take is that Silence's fault.
What the fuck? Why did K-Bone now go? K-Bone turned itself off. What the shit?
Dude,
Oh
welcome
my God.
welcome to Hot Take Scuff Edition, everybody.
Why, K-Bone? Okay. Anyway, hello everybody. Let's actually introduce everybody. Welcome, Kata. This is your first time on Hot Takes, isn't it?
It is, and I am already planning on causing chaos with a simple question.
I'm gonna be out.
You know what this question is.
Wait a minute.
And Ray also
What is
knows
Hot
what
Takes
this
never
question
been
is.
to one before? Well, let's go through a trip because I'll be the. Why is you sharing your information? Why is this you shared the information to Turbo? No, Turbo shared the information to me. Sorry, yeah, he spat. He ratted you out. You got ratted out on.
I don't want you to ride my alligator, okay? It's right there.
It's just We just started. People were threatening to ride alligators.
I don't
Kill
want it to
them.
happen.
Oh God, why?
Like, ride the alligator. Woo!
Yeah, I know.
A Florida
why?
rodeo.
You came on a little strong, Diane. Let's be honest. You came on a little
Why am I
strong.
so quiet on stream? Why am I so
Because you
quiet
are
on stream?
quiet. You need to get louder.
Sorry, do we
As
need
loud
to
as
bring
I
in the
can get
brisket
it.
video? Do
Dude,
we need
you
to
were
bring
at-
in the brisket video?
Dude, you were at 200.
Jesus Christ.
Why
Why
are
am I
you
so quiet?
I don't know. Let's introduce
Yeah.
everybody real quick. Kata, hello, how are you? What do you do? And how'd you get here?
Did you just ask how I got here?
Yeah, how did you get here?
I don't know. How did you get here?
How did you
You
get
don't
here?
see the massive hole that I dug through the ground just now?
Wait, there's a what in the hole and where?
Oh,
You didn't notice
see
it?
You didn't notice
I mean-
it?
I'm making you pay for that.
I dug it open with a giant spoon.
I mean,
Where's
did you
this-
not notice the giant flood of rain that gushed down afterwards?
Dude, I dug into this bar with a giant serrated spoon. What do you expect? Yes, specifically a giant serrated spoon.
Can I ask why is there a giant serrated spoon and why it is?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
You
what,
got what you got.
It is my baby! You will leave my baby alone!
Okay, property damage aside, what do you do?
Property damage? I play games. And honestly, I play games pretty horribly. You
So
know how
sounds-
you know how
what?
to fill Silence's hole? Hey, I like what you're thinking. I like what you're thinking, girl.
we
I
just
like that.
we just started. Oh my god. Kill me alright. You know what? I had to buy a
I thought he would be safe. You goofy
You thought you were
ass.
safe?
I thought today
Wait.
would be chill. I bought a Mitsubishi. I thought that was gonna be the worst part of my day. Holy shit.
Sai, when has your hot takes ever stayed on the rails? I think the record has been 3.5 minutes.
It hasn't even been that. The record was 5. The quickest time it was like as soon as we started. We didn't even start. Like we started once saying the word cock.
Silence.
What?
The second you started and I immediately went off the rails about random shit, please just consider the following of what you have done.
You know
to
what?
yourself.
I did consider it, and you know what? I'm gonna be honest here. This is make me asshole. I brought you on because of titties.
Wait, what?
I'm just
Wait,
joking.
no, what'd you say? I didn't hear what you said.
I brought you on because of titties.
Oh, I mean, that's a fair argument. I would bring myself on because of titties as well.
Oh god,
You think I have shame?
Listen, Ray, how's it been? How are you going? How'd you get here per usual? What's the thing?
I didn't even get to finish what I was saying, bitch.
You did finish. You finished really quickly.
Well, I was sprinkling in pineapples and I lit the basement on fire. Then you locked me in the basement. Why?
Toasty cat.
I mean, all cats belong in the basement.
Yes.
I don't like the basement. It's stuffy down there.
Also,
And there's an entrance to the back rooms that I keep hearing random moans out of.
Oh, you mean like?
oh my god.
Yeah, that's a few of them.
Okay, Turbo. How did you get here? What are you doing? All that shit for you?
While I was I just got finished absolutely annihilating my friends and making them rage in video games, and then I came
Okay.
here because I
Had-
was invited.
I hate when they say that. It's like the most least creative thing ever, but okay.
Oh no, like I'm being. The thing is, I'm not even creating stuff. I'm actually being serious. I just got off.
I know. I'm just like, come on, mate. Oh well. Well,
Listen, listen. I am in a moment where my brain is just deactivated at this point.
you know what?
Speaking of destroying people in games, I destroyed Yunoka in Smash Bros. Earlier. I smashed him into the oblivion.
Nice one.
I'm gonna guess that was the sound as you were smashing him.
You damn right.
Well,
You're
if
damn
that's
fucking right.
Oh god, you guys. Let's go to let's go to the topics. Let's go to the topics.
He's already tired of this shit. Alright, we just started.
Oh god.
Yeah, he has been defeated 5 minutes in. Let's go.
Yeah, winning.
Silence, you did
Oh my
this to
god.
yourself, and you know you did.
I did. Well, let's go on to the first topic of the night. So, I have a decently. This is kind of a. I gotta be honest, this is just a question I made up at like 1 a.m. in the morning, like shit faced, basically. Not like drunk, but just like out of it because I was so tired. What is the biggest mistake you have made on stream?
Streaming?
Okay. the
Fuck,
biggest
I was
mistake-
gonna. Fuck, I was actually gonna respond like that. Fuck.
I stole the joke first, bitch!
Stop taking each other's things and share.
I'll take
No,
your
fuck sharing.
compliments. Shut the fuck up.
Okay. But no, what is the worst thing like that? Either you like the worst mistake you have done on stream, honestly.
Genuinely the worst thing I've done on stream?
Yeah.
Open Amazon on stream.
Yep, that sounds like a bad idea. This sounds very
I can see
bad.
how that could go wrong.
Oh yeah,
This is
that's
like-
not great.
Last year, it was last year. It's fine. No one was watching me at the time.
Okay. Okay, that's good at least. That's good. Okay.
Oh no.
You
I
know,
think
you-
I think I thought of one.
Oh no. What is it?
Right. So there was this one time when my sound alert spot wasn't working
Uh-huh.
on stream, and
Okay.
it wasn't working, and then I got fed up and I decided to make edits to it. But the problem was I forgot to put the stream on Be Right Back. So as a result, for that one fraction of a second, my chat saw a lot of stuff, including my real name.
Man, everyone's
So,
just doxing themselves right now. What the shit? What the fuck?
Hey, at least he didn't leak the group chat.
That's fair.
Oh.
That's fair. You know, when the group chats leak, everyone has to. You know, Vegeta has to blow up the earth.
If my group chat was leaked, I'm not gonna be in the same universe anymore. I want y'all to know I'm gone. Y'all never seeing me. I'm gonna wipe my whole existence on this universe. I'm gonna start anew in a different
Oh my
universe.
god.
Let me be real. My ass is gone. I'm gonna be ascended to a different dimension.
Yep, Universe 7? Nope, Universe 8 now.
Okay, Ray, what is the worst thing you've done on stream, honestly?
It wasn't my stream, but I think you know what the moment was.
Motherfucker, if you're about to mention
It
one of
wasn't
my
my
moments,
stream, but-
no, it has to be from your stream, motherfucker. Because I know what you're about
You
to say.
invited
No. I know what you're about to say. It's one of my things I'm gonna say because I want to rant about this shit. So go and choose one of yours.
Oh no!
'Cause I'm gonna fucking
Rant about
I'm gonna
Oh my
eviscerate the
God.
chat. I'm gonna be honest.
It was not my
Bullshit.
fault.
What did he do to
I will
you?
let you know in a second.
Oh my god! Yo, who hurt you? How did he hurt you?
You will understand. Go
Look,
on, Mr.
for
Catboy.
It wasn't my
Go
fault.
on, Mr. Cow.
He sounds so scared for his life right now.
He should
It
be.
wasn't my fault.
It was
You
his fault.
sound like
It was his
sounds
fault.
like you're pointing a gun at his head. It's like, speak, motherfucker, speak. I dare you.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be
Do
honest.
so, or you will be
Holy cock.
exterminated.
Kata, I'm gonna be honest. Pussy pal over there better worry. I'm gonna have some
God
cat
just
soup.
call it pussy pal.
He is.
Yeah, he did. And, all I'll say is I have claws and I am prepared to use them if I must.
I will declaw you.
Good luck.
Valley, go on with what you're saying.
But-
Another can of sparkling water. I should get another can of spicy water.
Spicy water? Are we talking like vodka?
Nah, just sparkling water.
But
Anyways, what do you
yeah. the worst thing I think I've had happen on stream, it. All right, I think it was some very old Instagram photos I flashed on the screen for a moment.
Are they as bad as what
Oh,
I have
no.
to say, Ray?
But like, no, they just showed my actual ugly mug.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
But
So
it was not. It was not a virtual wardrobe malfunction.
Hey, huh?
Okay, since
Yo,
everyone's asking,
are we
I
about
will.
to hear how he saw Siling's dick?
No. So let me explain what happened. I have two instances of what this cat has done.
Two?
Yeah, motherfucker, you know what I'm meaning.
I know one, but the other I am genuinely curious
I
about
will.
now.
Okay, cool. So, the first time is this. I'm streaming with Diana, and then we go and we call Ray, because, you know, we were talking and we wanted his opinion on something. You know what this motherfucker does? He's in VR chat, and have you seen his Twitter or anything else like that? You know, his VR chat model has the bits.
I have not.
And what happened on stream
Oh,
was
he got that thing swinging.
Yeah.
he got the titties out on stream.
He got them thing.
And I told him this, and I
for-
swear I had to delete an entire stream because of that.
In fairness, that
No.
actually is covered under TOS as an accidental flash. It would have been perfectly fine.
I don't care. They
'Cause
would
that
have
crap
mixed
does
me.
happen in VR.
I'm just saying. I had to delete an entire video. Then let's talk about example 2.
Well, in fairness, I fixed that immediately after that because I did not
you
know
fixed
that
it
was an
imme-
issue, and it has
sure,
been fixed.
Sure, it pops right through. Everyone sees the ratings, and I'm just like,
That has been fixed for context. That will
So-
not
Hey,
happen
when do I
again.
get to see the Ray tits?
I mean, honestly, you see about the second thing, I can send you those actually, but so this is example
mean,
two.
I-
Example 2. Let me explain. So a while back, we were making jokes and we were poking fun at Ray about how he ERPs on VR chat. Yes, you do. Don't even fucking deny it. I don't care about you try to deny it. You have sent me photos, which is why when I asked to have you do some tech support because I was curious.
What are you doing?
So,
You in Only First Fantasy, my god.
you know what's even worse? I
Yo,
would
I'll be
ask.
right back.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what that is. So, Turbo, I went to ask. So I was having trouble with my second PC setup, and I was having trouble, and I needed to set something up. I was gonna ask Ray if he could listen to my audio to see if it's going well, right? You know. I'm gonna just give me a second. I want you to understand exactly what happened. So just give me a good second. I will. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I have DM'd you the image of what we were talking about when we were telling Ray that he does the ERP and the VR chat, and the image proofs he sent of us, and this is what I sent. This is what everyone saw on stream because I had to DM him because we tried to disprove him about lying.
And
No,
that
no, no,
was
no, 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 no,
not my
motherfucker, it
fault at
was.
all, and you know it.
Don't make me disprove you then, and I won't have to show these things because you fucking did it.
But I am not disproving that the photo exists. I'm disproving that it's my fault. You showed it on stream.
It's your fault for making me having to disprove you.
Yeah. Right. That's the narrative we're running with now. Then.
Yep,
Okay.
That's it. You dude. Also, Turbo, did you get it?
Yeah, I did.
And
I'm looking at it.
don't study it.
And
Come on, have shame.
What else am I supposed to do?
Well, in more context, I don't use that model on stream.
No, we know what you use it for.
No, I know what. No, I can already tell what you fucking use it for.
Oh, refreshing Twitter on stream and chat and getting a full innocent so at least I'm not the only one who has had that
What
happen.
is wrong with you people?
You really want the full list?
You want the full list, the short list, or the short list?
Ah, God.
Anyway, but yeah, that is why this fucking cat has made me delete 2 streams.
The one stream, admittedly my
Two.
fault. The second one, that is
It was
entirely
2.
on you.
2.
That one I can see being blamed on me, but
Yeah.
the second one is entirely on you.
No, that's on
You're
you.
the one.
100%
You're
on
the
you.
one that. You're the one that didn't check before you shared on the screen.
That's the worst part. I want to know. Well, but yeah, fucking. I wonder what happened with Kata actually. She kind of just. She did. Oh no.
Is kind of
Kata dead.
deja vu?
I think Kata may be dead. Why did you kill Kata? Oh, you're back?
Yeah, the clap of those ass cheeks were supreme that I could hear across the house.
Oh
Sirens.
god. Well, if that's the case, do you guys want to move on to the second topic of the night?
Sure, I had no idea what we were talking about. I've got an hour.
Oh. Wait, what?
Sorry. Yeah, I have to help my dad with stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was not told about this last night.
Oh
Let me be
gosh.
clear, this is not on me. He did not tell me about this until today.
That's fair. Oh, are you talking about him? Because I told you about this a week ago.
My dad? No, I'm talking about my dad.
Oh, okay. Because you looked at me as you said it. I was about to say, no, I asked you like a week ago about this.
No, you asked me a week ago. No, my dad's got me doing stuff in like an hour.
Okay. Well, my question is, how do you guys connect with your community? Because, for one thing, one of my friends mentioned is a lot of people, when they get decently sized or start getting decently sized or start grabbing a thing, they usually don't interact with their community as much in a weird way. So how do you
I'm gonna
grab
be
the
real.
bits of the community?
I'ma be real. I don't. Cause
You don't grab the community?
my main interaction with my community is through like
Well,
sparse Discord interactions on my server, or just mainly interacting with stream because I try to interact with them as much as possible on stream.
That's fair.
Now, something I want to do in the future when I get bigger, because I don't have enough people to do this now, I think, is
Yes.
basically do like giant community nights, like community nights where we're playing games with everyone.
Understandable.
I honestly don't think I have enough people to do that now, so I'm holding off on that.
Okay. What about you, Ray?
Well, for me, it's small enough that I'm able to interact pretty real time when I need to. But from what I've observed in certain larger Discords, well, the extremely large streamers, she takes time to check into Discord like once a day, or share some stuff, and she occasionally pops into voice chat or watches people that are streaming. And twice a month, she holds events for her Discord. One is a VR event that takes up 2 days, so it's one full weekend, and then a movie night weekend that she spends with her Patreon supporters, and then one for her her Twitch subs.
Funsies. What about you, though? Specifically you.
Like I said, I'm not big enough at this point where I really can't interact with that community in real time. I might, dude, I'm about to scratch your face.
I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm not popular enough. It's to the point where all of my followers are basically my fellow streamer friends.
Albino, no one can see you. You're just under the table currently.
Don't worry about it.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Rip.
Motherfucker. Of course, that's what he's doing. That's of fucking course what he's doing. Son of a bitch.
I love it. I love it.
I love that.
I
That's
love it.
great.
It is amazing. It is straight up beautiful.
I was gonna pet his head, but never mind. He's got that.
Motherfucker.
Whoa! I did not expect that to be under the suit. My goodness.
What?
Yo.
What titties? I will. Okay, Resdia. Oh, here they are. Are you happy now? Don't worry. I'm out doing kata right now. I promise.
I mean, like... Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to say in response to that.
I don't know.
I'm like at a loss of what I'm supposed to say. Like,
See, everybody? I threw I threw the witch for a loop. I think I'm winning.
no, you're not. What am I supposed to say? That your titties are bigger? Like,
Yes.
I don't think that's the win you think it is.
What do you mean?
Alright, well, solution for you. I have holy water inside of my
You can't touch water. If you touch water, you melt.
Alright.
Jesus.
That's it. That's it. Time to get him. Alright, someone hold him down for me.
Omni's hitting me in the head.
Good. Someone hold him down for me.
Good. Wait, why?
Hold him down for me.
There is a please no cannon aimed directly at his head.
Sai is right. You see, I'm right. You see, even Reaper thinks I'm right. You see, I'm right. Ah. God, I got it. You see, Kata's is a witch replaced with a B instead of a W.
Oh, you think that's anything new? You think that's anything new? Oh, how adorable! You think you're so cute? It's so funny. You are cute.
We're going to make it cute. Okay.
God. Jesus.
What is going on? I cannot tell what is happening with silence. Why is there milk?
Hey.
Why is there a doggy bowl full of milk?
Because he is now a cat.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair argument.
Adorable little kitty cat.
So wait, so you guys really don't do anything to reach out to the community that much?
I mean, yeah,
I only just hang out.
nights.
I only just hang out with my friends. That's pretty much because that's pretty much my community.
I'd love to do like a giant community night with them one day, but like that day is not today. I am too small, I think, to do like one that would be successful without inviting a bunch of other friends.
Yeah, well, one of the things I want to do is have more VR chat hangouts.
Okay. So
I just want to play games with them.
so
like-
wait, do you guys do anything on Twitter or Discord or like even Reddit? Like
You have a Reddit?
yes, I
don't
have a
understand
Reddit. What? You're acting like I just kicked a puppy. What the hell?
You've waded in the cesspool that is Reddit.
Motherfucker, I got like 44 people following me because I went to Reddit and just posted one thing of just the whole like, you know, the sweater imp, and then I got like 40 followers from that alone. Like, what the hell?
Anyways,
You must be cleansed by fire.
I try my best, like, talking. I try my best to talk in my Discord whenever a conversation pops up. I'm too much of a pussy to also start a conversation.
That's me too.
I have to put the milk down and educate these bitches. They need hugs. Hug. No hug for
Away
you.
from me!
No one wants the imp
Get
hug?
out of here!
No one wants the imp hug?
I'll
hug?
toss you across the world and back!
I might
You know
enjoy that.
what? I'm gonna. You know what? I'll take the hug.
No, you don't get a hug. You wanted it.
Come on. You know what? No, fuck you and your hugs, man.
He's a spiteful little shite, ain't he?
You
Sick
spiteful
of you,
little
sorry,
piece
pretty
of
love. I know,
shit.
right? Hugs. I'm just kidding. Here's the hug. I can't hug you through the
It looks
table.
like you're trying to do some under the table service right there.
Oh,
Ray
wow.
the
I mean,
soundboard. Ray the soundboard.
Right.
The soundboard?
I don't have the soundboard.
Then who played it?
Wait, who played
Wait,
the sound?
someone played the soundboard?
Someone played a sound. Wait,
What?
who played the soundboard?
What soundboard?
Hear me out. Spoiled milk can come in a chunk, so spoiled milk is like cheese.
It is. It is. I mean,
No.
you're kind of not wrong.
No.
Yes, it happens. You can't deny it.
Just follow.
Oh my god, that's beautiful timing. Oh, that's
Well,
beautiful timing.
Also, thank you for the follow.
Well,
Welcome
if
to
you
the
like-
traffic crew. Also,
Oh, it's monkey.
you slipped on a pineapple.
Hey!
Yes.
It's the bottom that's more bottom than Silence. Yo, what's up, monkey? His name is Boo Boo Monkey. You cannot get on me for that.
what is wrong with
What the
everybody
heck?
today?
Why do you do this to
A
me?
lot.
Okay, you know what? I'm bringing this up. I'm bringing this up because he wants to do this.
What?
Last night my server had to go on lockdown. I'm not gonna mention why, but server went on lockdown, right?
Okay.
And in the general chat, I was teasing him by calling him a bottom and stuff, and then he got his giant bodyguard to try and come after me, and then she proceeded to say, "Good job, you did it," and he left the server in the middle of the lockdown.
Question. How is he more
Yeah?
bottom than me? I take offense to that.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, explain. I want explanations here, damn it.
Anyways, he left the server during the lockdown.
Uh-huh.
And realized after he left, he could not rejoin. Even though it clearly said that the server was on lockdown. Now
Uh-huh.
he has earned the title of dumbest, goodest boy.
Fun. I'm just a regular top. I'm just a regular top. She's lying.
Monkey, I have screenshots.
Oh, damn.
Monkey, I have screenshots. You know what? You know what? Let me go get one.
Oh, no. Monkey, it's
Let me go
okay.
get one. Monkey, you forget I had the screen caps. You forget I got the screen cap. I will do it. I'll do it. You know what? You don't want this smoke.
Please don't.
Please don't. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, get on your
Monkey,
knees.
run. Run now while you still can. Run now before she gets you in
Get on
the
your knees,
collar.
Dad.
He's already got me.
I never collar him, but
I'm right here.
I meant him.
Yes, you would.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Silence.
Yeah.
Sit.
Okay. What's going on?
Anyways, Monkey, I'm sorry. You're too. I'm sorry, Monkey. You're too easy to cheese. I will repay you in hugs later. I'm sorry. It's
Because
for the bit.
Actually, that's a fair point. You see, if another universe exists, you're top tier, but you're a bottom there. Technically, you're both always.
See, not if I rewrite every universe to make sure you're always a bottom.
That's a fair point.
I think you're in a superposition between a top and a bottom until you resolve it by observing your behavior. And you
Maybe.
completely observed yours to be a bottom.
The monkey
in every
bottom.
universe.
Anyways, back on top, my top grind. How are y'all? Let's be honest. No top says they're on the top grind.
Well, I mean, I know what he's grinding on.
Yeah, he's grinding on the top.
I'm not gonna go into any words about that. Yeah.
You know exactly what I mean. Anyway, but like, let's get back to topic. You guys
Are we on
don't
topic?
usually go up to
How do y'all cook your rice?
No, that's later. Remember,
Oh,
that's for that's the Q&A for later. Oh wait, question. When do you have to go? Do you have to go pretty soon?
I have to go at like 10:30.
10th. What time is it for you right now?
10:30 Central.
9:43.
Okay,
Uh,
let's
so-
do the next.
9:30 for you,
Let's go in for the next community. Like, let's go in for the next. Let's just go. Let's go into a new topic and come back to this one later. But we'll just go to a new topic and do a Q&A, a small Q&A. And we'll do another one when Ella gets here afterwards.
Okay.
So the new topic is Q&A. If anyone has a topic that they wish to discuss or send in or generally hit Kata in the head with, please feel free to.
What did
You
I
mean hit
say?
Sai?
What happened?
You hit Sai in the head with what?
I mean, I don't care. You know, if you have a topic you want to discuss, let's feel free. Also, you guys are also free to spill your topics if you have any that you really want to discuss. Kata, do you have been brain dead?
Let me.
Because I know you wanted to discuss something, Kata. You had a very particular thing concerning you typed it in all freaking caps. Size of bottom. That's not a discussion, that's a fact.
I mean, we could discuss it.
Do you really want to discuss it? What
No, for us, it is hashed out ground.
Okay, okay.
Sakata, what was it?
So what would we even discuss about that? Like, legit, like, honestly, what would you ask? I just say yes to everything.
How do you cook your rice?
Oh, how do you cook your rice?
How do you cook your rice?
Say again? How do you cook your rice?
How do you cook your rice?
You know, I'm gonna let these answer before I get killed.
Damn.
I've heard Ray talk about it once.
Okay.
So Turbo, go ahead. How do you cook your rice?
What the hell does that mean?
How do you cook rice?
There's a reason for this
Actually
question.
cook like actually cook rice? Or...
Yeah,
Just-
like
just-
actually cooking it.
Say you're gonna go grab a meal and you want rice. What do you do to cook it?
I use a rice cooker.
What else?
That's pretty
But-
much it. Just use the rice cooker. Like
but-
I'm not sure
but-
what other details
What
are
do
there.
you-
Like, describe how the rice cooker works.
I don't know. It's gone now.
Okay, Abby.
All right. I actually have a story behind this, right? So, I was using the
Oh,
rice.
gosh.
I was using the rice cooker last week, and the cable itself is pretty badly damaged because of my dog. And
Oh
so,
no.
The last time I
dog.
used it, and I was having a fun time, you know, making the rice. Then all of a sudden, the edge of the outlet that is the binding bit between the outlet and the cable, how do I put this? It caught fire.
What?
So
Fire.
Fire.
it caught fire.
Are you telling me like, oh, you like fire as in a wizard ran up to your rice cooker and casted fireball?
Yeah,
Dun
pretty
dun
much.
dun
Like,
dun
that's
dun dun
that's
dun
kind of what
dun.
happened. I'm not sure what else to say. It just caught fire at the damaged part of the cable, and I had to pull out the cable in order for the fire to extinguish.
Funsies. Okay.
So now I don't use that rice cooker anymore, and I need to get a new one.
So do you do anything else to your rice?
No.
Okay. Before Kata, you lose your mind. Let's ask Ray. Ray, how do you cook your rice?
Depending on the type of rice, because I generally either eat brown rice or white rice, but there's also sticky
You
white
do-
rice used for certain applications.
You're just
But
you're just
generally,
making.
you either boil it or you steam it.
Okay. How I cook rice is depending on what I want to do. Say I want it for like a specific dish, I'll cook it for a specific dish the way it says. But most of the time I'll just wash the rice, make sure it's all clean. Then sometimes if I just want a just giant thing of rice, I'll do it to a mass thing of rice. Save some of the rice by putting it in bags and freezing it. And then I will put the rice that I want to use that day in the cooker and then cook the rice.
I'm sorry. Everything was fine until I heard you say you put it in bags.
Well, I think we should ask Diania. Diania seems to have some expertise.
I mean, if I'm pretty sure I could just drag Diane in here and she can like lose her mind about it.
See, I asked this question because I already asked this on
I would
stream,
be
and I'm
offended.
also dying. I also have been. Silence and Ray has seen how I have been effectively been offended in stream.
Wait, question.
Well,
do you add
okay.
do you add eggs sometimes to your rice? Just to like make a dish out of it?
Like add rice.
Yeah, like sometimes I put like fried rice and then I put some eggs in it. I like. What the fuck?
Yeah, I feel like Diania would have a fit if she watched that video.
I gotta be honest, I feel like if I just say the fact that I just put bags of rice into the fridge, she loses her mind.
But at least there was a logical reason for that.
That's fair.
Like the video we watched, there was no logical reason for what occurred in that video.
There really wasn't. It's that was a whole shit show. Let's be honest. Like,
That was a horror film.
They burnt the rice. So for those who don't know, I was on Kata stream earlier this week, and let's just say that someone burnt rice. I mean, burnt the rice.
I'm sorry, what?
They burnt rice. It was
What?
It was crunchy rice.
Words can't explain how inexplicably dumbfounded I am about that particular sentence.
I normally clean my rice, but when I put it in the rice cooker, but the water needs to hit the first line of the pinky. Yep, that's the pinky maneuver.
But honestly, the rice thing, it actually got worse.
What do you mean it got worse?
How did it get worse? How could it get worse?
With what it was followed up by.
Are you talking
no.
about the roast beef or like the brisket?
Oh, so am I still quiet?
No, you're good now.
Alright, what
Okay.
did I miss?
You missed the burnt rice.
The burnt. What burnt?
The one that we saw the other day.
Oh, case cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, case cooking and the burnt rice.
Yep.
A crunchy rice.
Yeah, we don't talk
That
about
crunchy ass
See,
rice.
Crunchy rice.
Danya does the exact same thing as me. That's what I'm happy about.
Yeah, that makes sense. I
Middle
mean, we
finger
can
is
debate
down.
on the level of the water all day and night, as I think that's variable depending on what you're
I mean,
cooking it
Resny
for,
apparently uses
but-
a middle finger.
I mean, at that point, I don't think he's cooking rice. I think he's saying "fuck you" to the rice.
I mean, yeah, kind of. Oh well. But yeah, so let's see. Also, apparently Omni has a topic for us after this, which we'll discuss.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, do you guys have anything else to add to the rice topic? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think anyone here does it as bad as the person we saw earlier.
Okay, so I got a question.
Okay.
What would you rather try? The screwed up rice or that horrid brisket?
Screwed up rice.
The screwed up rice.
Screwed up rice.
There's a difference between screwed up rice that's literally crunchy and then a year-old brisket that is literally poisonous.
Correction. 14-month-old.
That doesn't help.
That makes it a whole lot
That doesn't
better.
help. Like you're saying that as if that helps. It doesn't help.
Yo, that shit literally had
Ella,
great
welcome.
food on it.
Hello, Ella.
Hi, Ella.
Hello.
Also, Ella, you can join the
Hi,
VTube
Ella.
Studio thing. I sent the password is at the very bottom of the thing. By the way, just letting you know.
Yeah. I got that.
Okay. Well, should we go back through some of the original questions just to get her opinions on some of these?
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
Just don't subject her to the horror of the brisket. Whatever.
No. You see, we're gonna send her the video.
Shut
That,
up. Shut up.
you don't want to go through,
I would actually like 12 questions.
huh?
Ow.
Nothing.
Okay.
I see a cat.
You see a cat.
Meow.
You see the.
Yeah.
You see the pussy pal.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna. I'm just
Everybody.
gonna change his nickname to that in the Discord.
No.
100%
No.
doing it. 100% doing it.
No.
100%.
Do it.
No.
Okay.
No.
It appears that we have the server official pussy.
Am I big or something? Should I move myself?
No, you're good. I don't see you yet though. You're still loading.
I did not know we had a community designated pussy.
It looks like we do.
We do.
Well, we do now.
Do my live message. Copy. Guys, see myself. Okay, yeah, there I am. Okay.
Hello, welcome.
Hi.
Welcome to Hot Takes. Let me. How are you? How are you? What do you do? How'd you get here?
I throated a Berber for you.
A
Just so
what?
you know.
You did what?
A Berber. I deep throated a Berber.
Okay.
Whoa.
Thank you. I guess. Okay.
Yeah, because I had to eat my dinner really quick.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, that takes talent.
It does. It does. Swallowing it must not be a difficult task for you. Okay. Let's go to
I've
the.
had practice.
Let's go to the first topic. Okay. Let's revisit a few topics so Ella can get caught
Oh
up.
god.
So, what is the biggest mistake you've made on stream, Ella?
Oh, I put it in the chat, remember?
Yeah. I have that memory of a
opened
goldfish.
I opened up my Twitter, and then I refreshed
Oh.
my Twitter, and then a VTuber friend had posted an
So you were screwed over
NSFW
by
of
your
her
friend
and somebody
too.
else,
Ray.
and they got full on D and full on ass.
Cool.
I'm
You
like,
know,
oh no shit.
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, okay. What about okay, how do you connect to your community?
What I've been doing.
That doesn't explain like details. Details.
No, that answer works for me. I don't care.
We want the juice. We want the sauce. We want the sauce. Come on, give us the sauce.
The sauce.
The sauce.
Oh, okay. Like, I mean, what I've been doing is, I think what normally everybody does with their communities is, you know, through the streams, making community game days, as well as, you know, getting on my Discord as much as I can. I have a full-time job though, so
Same.
I can only do it, you know, every time I can, basically.
Yes,
But my community is
Diane.
very
Friend.
understanding.
Yep.
Well, like,
We don't have
Diane,
enough time.
your topic will be after Omni's topic, but we will get to your topic, Diana. So, back to the rice topic, because I think Ella will have something to. How do you cook your rice, Ella?
I said it in chat.
Motherfucker, I had to scroll back up. I'm sorry, I saw a little bit of it, but I have the.
I use my finger in a rice cooker.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I have the memory of a goldfish.
Listen, I think this has been insane going for me compared to when we discussed this on.
That's fair.
I had a genuine heart attack.
To be fair, when you were watching it, you were watching people literally burn rice into being crunchy rice.
I was used to
Oh my
that.
God.
I wasn't used to my friends saying they add butter and spicy chips into their rice.
My
while
mom
it's
does that.
cooking.
While it's cooking?
Aiden!
Well, I understand fried. You know, when you make fried rice, you add the rice. It's got to be already cooked rice, like old rice. You
Yeah,
put it in there while you're making fried rice.
Uh-huh.
But like,
You were saying butter, like, on top of the rice.
while it's cooking, that doesn't make any sense. I do it after it's done. Like if I want to have like a simple snack that's like buttered rice, I usually add it after it's done cooking.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All I see in chat is deep throated, question mark, question mark. Why am I tiny now?
I don't know why
I pushed the wrong button.
Well, apparently
They
we
just want
should.
to know how you deep-throated a burger.
Yes, but if that's the case,
Oh.
we should go to what Omni's topic was, because he he put in a topic for
As
us.
little chews as possible, everyone. I don't like to use my teeth too much.
Oh, you just.
You heard it here.
Nobody likes it teethy, you know?
Okay, so apparently this was Omni's topic.
Someone else's lip.
The state of the gaming industry and the right and wrong ways of including representation. That's kind of a spicy one, I'll agree. What do you guys think?
I got like half of what you said. What?
Wait, what? Am I cutting out? Hello?
No, it's because of my attention span, not because of
Oh. Girl, swear to God, I swear to God, if Ella's not getting boned constantly on stream, she's not paying attention.
Yeah, it knocks me back. So it brings me back.
Yeah, I wish I was joking.
Ow, that hurt.
She bones on stream, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh.
Kata's face right now.
I honestly think we blindsided Kata a little bit tonight.
I think we blindsided everyone. Turbo is just dead right now. I don't think Turbo's alive. I think we actually shot him.
The silence is real.
The silence is real. I think we actually killed Turbo.
He'll be fine. He's
Yes.
just in the corner.
It's just
over
like, nah, I'm just being completely silent, just wondering what the fucking hell is going on.
Like, what did I agree to be part of?
Listen,
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking right now.
Listen. I will come more prepared next time.
Okay.
Saying out of pocket. As of right now, I have children outside of my door.
What?
I have kids outside my door too.
Why are
Alright.
people shooting up fireworks?
On
What the
count of
fuck?
three, I'm
But they're age appropriate. So.
No.
Oh,
Why?
mine are not.
Okay.
Okay.
On the count of three, we yell, "I'm coming."
No, I am not taking part of this. I am not taking part of this.
What? Who's a liar?
Whose alarm is going off?
Mine.
Oh, okay. Okay. So to Omni's topic. So let's actually go to Ow. Hello. Thank you. Also, let's go to Omni's topic now. So, what do you guys think about Omni's topic about how the state of the gaming industry and like in actually making inclusive games? Is it good or the bad way they're doing it right now?
Well, it honestly depends on the it's let's put it like this. I'd like to create two separate entities when it comes to
I found his topic again. Let me read it again proper.
Game making. The dev team
Ow, motherfucker.
and the studio. Usually the dev team have this this vision of how things want to be, and it's up to the studio, or in this case the game company or whatever,
Okay.
to help them do stuff. But there are some game companies that don't know that instead just try to force things all right, here's a good example, and this is a really good one. So Sonic 06, right? As we and Ray were talking about.
Oh god.
Okay.
Now I was wondering why the hell was it so bad yet had so much potential. So I did some research, and as it turns out, the reason why was because Sega were rushing production. A classic.
Okay.
And because they were rushing production, they were like, no, we gotta take it out, but it's not finished. I don't care, we gotta take it out anyway. There we go, let's go, it's out right now.
Okay.
So the point was, Sonic 06 needed more time in the oven to cook. If had it had enough time, it would have been an awesome Sonic game, which is being proven right now by the people who are making the the better version of Sonic 06 by fixing the glitches, making certain plot points and bits not there anymore, and they're just if had the studio not rushed production, the game would have been awesome, and that goes to movies as well. Sometimes that happens in both movies and the video game industry, and it sucks.
So your whole thing is that rushing them is what's causing this.
Not only just rushing, but it's only an example. There are also a whole lot of other factors too. For example, Disney. Disney currently is enforcing the whole representation type bit. Like you.
Okay, so
Disney got hacked by furries.
Yep.
I like how fucking shit Disney got hacked by furries. That's an actual. You know, someone cross off the 2024 bingo card, please.
I
But-
mean, you met like the mark of shame that actually is for Disney.
Yeah.
That the furries got so bad out of it, they just said, "Now we're just taking the data, bro."
Worst part is
Yep.
they didn't do it because of anything. They just did it because they wanted Clump Penguin back.
That's valid.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah,
valid.
that's what I'm actually really happy. That's why I kind of support it, because I want Club Penguin back as well.
That's fair. Actually, so Kata, actually, I have a quick. What is your thought about this topic?
Oh, I was gonna go last. I have.
Oh, you want to go last? Because I
no.
can save you for last.
So apparently my audio render is malfunctioning right now, and it's telling me to restart my computer.
Oh no.
I'll be
um,
right back, guys.
Okay, well,
Your issue.
we're gonna continue the topic while you're gone. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, of course. That's why I came first. That's why I said my bit first, so I could restart
you
my
came
computer.
Fucking of course you came first. Oh well. So Ella, what's your thoughts on this, or is it the video? Your
I
thoughts?
linked you a video. Yeah.
Do you want me to
It
just?
actually is really informative. You don't have to because it's like an hour long, but when you
Oh,
get
God.
a chance, you might want to watch it because
So I
it's
think
fantastically.
I think I've watched it actually. The thing is,
Yeah.
I watch Asmik all the time. I know the video. What about Ray? Do you want to go, or do you want me to just do rip and tear? Because I want to rip and tear this topic apart.
Okay, so I think some of what I have to say, I think might lend what you and Kata say about this topic, because
Okay.
it is very simple. My perspective on this,
Okay.
like when 3 screw ups come together, they inevitably result in failure.
Okay.
Like one, when you can't market your product for crap. For example, when your lead marketing line for any product, whether it is a toy, a movie, a video game, is how diverse and inclusive it is. Where is the rest of your selling points for the product? Why should I invest my money into it when that is literally your only selling point? Like, where's the substance?
Okay.
Now, pair that up with garbage writing, which means that your characters have the depth of a 2x4, so and the flexibility of a piece of plywood. Like, it's not going to be very marketable. So that leaves them with just the one selling point of their diverse cast, which a lot of people are going to look at and say, like, nah, I want no part of that. If that's your only marketing point, I'm out.
At that
and
point,
then-
I think it becomes tokenism.
And that leads to my third point. You can't market it. You can't put anything into it. And you give it a huge budget that goes nowhere.
So
You get products like the Acolyte,
Suicide
which
Squad.
has failed. Suicide Squad that has failed. Or God, what was that one that caused that studio for Sony to go under? Blue Protocol.
Blue Protocol? No, that's the wrong one. That's the MMO
Oh, no.
that's not out yet.
It's one that or Sony was backing that, or they shut at the studio on because it just could not take off.
No, that I think that was. What the fuck? Skya, hello, welcome to the Coffee Crew, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you guys are welcome. Welcome. Thank you for the follow and play, VT. We are doing Hot Takes, a show where I bring on other VTubers and we discuss topics throughout the day, throughout the week, and throughout the month that basically has come up and we want to talk about. Right now, we're doing Q&A section, so we got a few questions from the audience that we're going through, actually. Skyraid, hello. Currently, the topic we're discussing currently is the state of the gaming industry and the right and wrong ways of including representation. And my opinion, for those all involved, is what the fuck is going on with gaming? I'm sorry.
well-
Let's be honest. Okay.
Yeah,
Assassin's Creed Shadows, Suicide Squad is the
yeah.
best way to point this out. So
Well,
let's
and Forspoken.
and Forspoken. Let's be honest. So let's be
We both
honest.
watched the same video, and I am hyped to hear you.
Let's be honest. So this is my whole thought. This is my whole problem. I would not care about Yosuke if I didn't know He's just going to be a token character. And the only reason they are making him the main character is because of his race. And the reason I know that is because they said there's too much Asian representation in Samurai. Samurai came from Asia. So, as far as I consider, no.
That shit.
And the thing is, they have
It's so
whoa.
It's so Asian washed.
Hold on.
Samurais are too Asian washed.
I love hot takes. Hello.
I'm trying my hardest to actually stay quiet.
Oh no. It gets worse. It gets worse
Oh my god.
because
Yeah.
so. Thank you, Face
Yeah, it does
Filler.
get
Good night, Skya. Everyone, someone's wait. Has anyone shout out Skya yet? If they, no, they have. Thank you so much.
Yeah, they did.
Everyone, if you don't follow Skya right now, I will get so mad. I will become the Mad Imp, and you do not want the Mad Imp because the Mad Imp is scary. He is scary. He will eat you.
Oh my god.
I
In a
think
good
it's
and bad way.
adorable. Get me angry.
I will eat you in
Throw
good
things
and
at
bad
his
ways.
face. He likes things in his face.
Either way.
He likes more than things in his face. He
Ah.
likes it all over the
Throw the
place.
things in his face.
Ow. There. Matter of fact, either way. So my whole problem is the fact that when it comes to Shadow, the Assassin's Creed Shadows in particular, and why I think it's a bad example of representation, is because you're going to an area that hasn't really been represented in an Assassin's Creed universe yet. Is Japan. You're doing it during one of the most popular periods. You're doing it with Oda Nobunaga. Literally, like this is like one of the best epics of Japan has. And the problem is the only reason you're doing this is because you want a black character. Which is fine. It's fine. It's fine if you want a black character. It's fine if you want a white character. I don't care what character you want. But the problem is you're basically saying your things about history, and you're not respecting the history that came from it. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. If I were to make an Assassin's Creed in Africa, and I make it star in an Asian guy or a white guy instead of a black guy, who do you think is gonna get pissed?
Well, I mean, another
Everybody.
great example of a hypothetical that would get everyone mad. Look at Resident Evil. I think it was Resident Evil 5 or 6. So that took place in Africa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, IGSA. Oh, this could not be remade in modern day because it'd be too problematic. Well, like they're zombies. They are not living creatures.
Yep.
Why is that a problem?
So the whole point about it is this. Even in the story, it's still even in the story, you feel bad for killing zombies. You don't feel happy about it. But my whole point is, the modern day gaming has made it into a way of we have a black character and we just say it's inclusive and that's it. But you don't give those characters any depth. You don't give them any personality. There's nothing about them you attach yourself to. I can basically
And
say
then during their main fight, you play hip hop music.
That
Music.
was, God, when I heard that, like my cringe level spiked from 0 to over 100. I felt like a freaking ghost going on a hunt in Phasmophobia.
So the problem is this. The problem is the real problem is this. Representation is fine. I don't care if you have representation. That's fine to me. But my problem is it's not representation that we're getting. It's tokenism. And it's tokenism to the highest degree because let's be honest. Are you seeing a deep developed character? No. You know what you're seeing? You're seeing a shallow, one-note character that usually is portrayed in one of two ways. A misunderstood hero, angry, or the person who's just the greatest person ever who can never fail. Let's be honest.
Or a stereotype.
Or a stereotype. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the characters, not because of their race, but because they're just being written so poorly.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, Suicide Squad is an example of when representation is tokenized and then, basically is killed. Because let's be honest, have you guys heard of the new Mr. Freeze? Or should I say Miss Freeze? So
Well,
yeah,
actually, I'm not. I didn't even hear about it.
the Suicide Squad game came
I'm
out
not
with their
paying
first
attention.
season and their first new character. Their first new character is Mr. Freeze. Or Mrs. Freeze.
Their first was actually the
Oh, yeah,
alternate
it was the
universe
Joker.
Joker.
It was the Joker.
Second was the quote-unquote Mr. Freeze.
Yeah. The second is the Mr.
was
Freeze,
liking
who
the
is...
Mr.
Yeah. Oh, welcome back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Now,
Wow.
now you're saying Mrs. Freeze, like
Mrs.
as in
Freeze.
Mr. Freeze's wife, or as in a gender bend of Mr. Freeze?
It's a Mrs. Freeze. It's literally Mr. Freeze, but not him, but his wife.
Oh,
No, I mean, I'm glad they didn't gender bend him. That would have been so fucked up.
that would have
Yeah.
been so fucked. Yeah.
Yeah, but the
Well,
problem
but-
is it's not that I'm fine with playing as his wife as Mr. Freeze or Mrs. Freeze, whatever. That's fine by me. But let's be honest. When you think Mr. Freeze, you think Mr. Freeze, and other than that, it's fine if you change it up a bit, because I'm fine with that. But the only other problem I have is,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think they're doing the whole, like, trying to save the person I love bit for the story. I really don't think they're doing that. And half of their weapons aren't even, like, Mr. Freeze
Effective.
weapons. No, they're not even Mr. Freeze weapons. They're Captain Cold weapons.
Wait. So what exactly am I?
They're-
Wait. So what
they're
exactly
mixing
did I
up-
go into? Like what? Like what? Did
So
I...
the topic we were discussing is what Omni brought up earlier, which is the whole gaming and representation, all that stuff, and what you think about it. And my thought is, I don't care for representation if it's in there. But my problem is everyone doing it right now is just tokenizing it. It's literally not even they're not given depth. They're not really given care, and they're thrown into stories just because, hey, they might not fit there, but we just want them to be there because representation. Let's be honest, Yosuke wasn't a samurai. He was not a samurai. He was nowhere near a samurai. At best, he was a retainer, and he was never going to make any more than that. Because Oda Nobunaga, even though he liked him, wasn't going to make him a samurai.
Well, some games that got or diversity and representation right organically because
Yeah.
it wasn't the main marketing point. It was just there and you could see it. Like the Metroid series.
Exactly.
Nobody knew that Samus was a female until the armor came off at the end of Metroid.
And everyone's been better for it since.
And nobody's got a problem with Samus Aran. Lara Croft has been probably one of the most badass figures in gaming history. No one's got a problem with the fact that she's a woman.
Yeah. I'm going to be
They're
honest.
like-
That goes for like the Street Fighter characters.
I will say this. I have
Oh, yeah.
Street Fighters
Chun-Li.
in Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
I will say this. One of my favorite Yeah, one of my favorite I will say this. One of my favorite characters in gaming is Prophet from Crisis 3 and 2. He is a black guy who wears this awesome power armor, which is a nano suit, and it's really cool. And he's basically the Predator, and it's really cool. But he has a great voice. He has a great character arc, and his entire thing is questioning: Am I a weapon or am I a man? You know, it's a really cool concept, and that's the thing. I didn't question what his race was. I said that is Prophet. You know, it's
He's
just
like, you see, good character you can relate to
Prophet-
more
wait,
than
is this
just the
Prophet from-
features.
Is this
Prophet from
am I thinking
Crisis.
of- Oh yeah, Prophet from Crisis.
Prophet.
Prophet. I
Yeah.
keep misspell.
It's fine, dude.
I have. Yeah.
It's been a while since anyone's released a game from Crisis. Like he hasn't had games to the Xbox 360, and I just cannot wait for 4 because they announced it, and I'm very happy about that.
I'm very happy about that too.
But my whole thing is, they're not written to have good characters, or if they are written to have good characters, they aren't good characters at all. Because I'm gonna be honest, I can't name a specific game that went. These are diverse characters, and pushed that as their main marketing thing and said that was a good game with good characters. I can't say that. And if you're gonna say Last of Us 2, you're wrong. Last of Us 2 sucked. Last of Us 2 was awful. And it's not because Abby's in there. It's because they hyped us up for another adventure for Joel and Ellie and then killed Joel midway through.
In the worst way possible, I might
Yeah,
add.
I will
Yes.
agree. It's not great. Like,
Yep.
I'm not...
It wasn't great. It was disgraceful.
Because he broke character. I think that's the one thing. He broke his character.
Hi, Cody.
Wait, I think it's safe to say, based on how the original game played out, everyone expected Joel to, at some point in the story, go out in a blaze of glory.
Yeah.
I mean, he did piss off a lot of people, saving what he saw as his adopted daughter, his flesh and blood, to save her life. He basically doomed the human race. That is the long and short of it.
Yeah.
No one's questioning that. But how he died, basically giving up, ignoring everything that he taught for Ellie, ignoring every single survival skill. Like, why do you think that people are going to like that ending for the most beloved character?
Yeah. And also, so Kata, I feel like you have something to say. I feel like we should let you speak. Also because you said you had to go in a bit.
I took this question as two ways, as in there's the state of gaming and then the inclusion. I took that in two different. I don't know if we're talking about just the state of gaming in general.
State of gaming is both fucked and unfucked in my opinion, because I think
It depends on which.
Indie game industry seems to be rising because they're more about the people that they're entertaining, and then AAA games seem to be falling.
Yeah.
Because of mass profit.
I will discuss the inclusion.
People are starting to wake up.
Well, so let's let Air talk.
As for the inclusion thing, I'm gonna be real. Just make good games. Like, there's no reason for that shit to be shoved down our throat.
I agree.
I don't need like some character just constantly pushing this like ideal down my throat. Just make a good game.
Actually, I have a question.
If it plays into the story, then that's fine.
I do have a question though. When it comes to this topic, and specifically, my question is, do you really want to see yourself in a character? Because I don't. I don't care about seeing myself into a character. What I want to see in a character is the idealized version. I don't want to play Jim, Joe, or Bob. I want to play as the Master Chief. You know?
I think it depends on the game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, there are particular games that that run on like the state of relatability, and there are some that, like, for example, Doom, where it's just like this man is too angry to die, and he is literally facing off against a cybernetic Satan. How are you supposed to relate to that?
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't. You're looking at it, and it's awesome.
Yeah, you're thinking like, oh, I could feel like a badass. That is the experience you get out of that.
Yes. So, what do you think, Kata?
I personally don't care. It depends on the game. Stella said.
Oh,
Like,
sorry, I didn't hear it.
If the game has like character creation and all that kind of stuff, like personality traits, then in that case I'd be like, you would make the character that you want. But what I think is most important when we're talking about characters and character story is that unless there is a specified reason that they have the inhuman traits, they should still be like portrayed as an actual person. They can't be perfect all the time. They can't be like they have to have some flaws that isn't just like, oh, I'm selfish, or no, like not just I'm selfish. They just can't be perfect characters. They can't be just always selfless, because there's always gonna be the way that people are portrayed, where there's gonna be at one point someone's gonna have to be selfish.
Actually, I like this because have you guys ever played Assassin's Creed 4?
Mm-hmm.
I have.
Okay.
I played all the Assassin's Creed. I love them.
So you guys will know the character I'm talking about, Edward Kenway.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Edward Kenway is a scoundrel, scumbag, son of a bitch who is so into himself and what he wants as a fortune, he's willing to sell out most everybody.
Yep.
He has killed, he has maimed, he has slaughtered, and he has generally starved and murdered his way to a fortune. But through it, he actually grows. He's a scoundrel. You like him because of his charm and charisma, but you don't like the fact of how greedy he is. You know he's a scoundrel, you know he's a scumbag, he's a pirate through and through. But through the story, he ends up changing, he loses a bunch of his friends. His wife left him. Everything just kind of fell down on him. And eventually he's like, I have all the riches in the world, but who's there to share it with, Who's there to laugh with me when I take a drink or something? And then he realizes, I've left a wake of corpses in my wake trying to get this fortune, and now that I have it, I don't want it. It's a character growth. It's problems.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, though. Is like, before I said it depends on the game.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, if it has character building and stuff, of course you're gonna build the character what you want to play as. Whereas when it comes to specific RPG type games, you're playing for the story, not to be included or see yourself in the characters of the story. to play the story. So you get to know the character, get to walk a day in their shoes, figure out what they're about, whether or not you like them or not, and then watch them either grow or spiral.
So
that is actually very fantastic because I have like 2 examples of that kind of thing.
okay.
The Persona series, and Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate. I think everyone's gonna talk about Baldur's Gate 3. But before we get into that, let me give an example of what doesn't do this. I know it's not a video game, but it is a piece of entertainment that has happened. Ray. My question.
Star Wars?
Yeah, Ray from Star Wars. What is her motivation? Can anyone tell me her motivation?
She wants to do good. I'm not sure.
What is the motivation exactly? Because no one can answer it because there is none. Her entire motivation is getting off the sand planet and finding her family, only to realize she don't care. Like, let's be honest, she finds out her family are a bunch of nobodies, and then finds out her family are this, that, and the other, and then finds out her family's Palpatine. And she is not really pushed by the story, as the story is just moving, and then she pushes it very little. She's being moved instead of moving the story.
Well,
And
Finn
also-
has far more development. Like, let's be
Exactly.
real.
Like
Yeah.
Finn-
Oh yeah.
and I love and
Fantastic character.
I loved the idea that a stormtrooper going rogue, not because of for any reason, not because oh my friend died or oh this happened, this tragic thing happened. The only reason why he wants to do good is because he wants to, like he feels it in his gut that
Yeah.
it's something that he wants to do.
And honestly, that's
And
not
I
even
love
just,
that.
Brainwashing didn't work on him, and he could see the world for what it was.
well, it's not even
Exactly.
just, it's not even just that. The fact is, he doesn't start off wanting to do good. He wants to start off fucking running, which is a character trait and a flaw.
Running away
That's
from it.
nice. That's a good thing to
Yeah.
do. That's not really a good thing to do, but it's understandable. It's like,
No.
let's be,
It's,
let's
it's
be
not
honest.
even. It's a good thing to do in terms of movie writing because your character's flawed.
No, I agree. There's no flaws to Rey. She's able to understand the Force pretty easily. She's able to do it really quickly. The only thing she has that I could consider somewhat of a flaw is the pull to the dark side. But my only problem is it doesn't feel genuine. Like, let's be honest, Anakin Skywalker falling to the dark side makes so much more sense. Even though it's as poorly written as it is, and the romantic scenes are awful. When it comes to Anakin Skywalker,
I don't like sand.
Yeah, I don't like sand either. What's more understandable? Anakin Skywalker falling to the dark side because he wants to save his pregnant wife from dying in childbirth, and he thinks this is the only way to do it, or Rey just being a little pissed. Because let's be honest, I don't really see a reason why Rey would turn to the dark side that much.
Like there's no other reason that I've seen like in any of the films so
I'm
far that would actually
completely
tempt her. Like the thing about the
She wants she wants what's his face's D. That's all.
yeah.
Tempted by the dark side because of his D.
Oh,
that's what-
wait.
that's the
I can fix him. I can fix him.
I can fix him.
the
He
thing
has
is-
a nice
God.
D.
the funny
He's
thing
got so much-
the funny thing is, all right, when people go to the dark side in the Star Wars universe, it's not treated as, oh, you just go to the dark side. No, you are tempted by the dark side. You are seduced by the dark side. That's how it is, and that's how it's been ever since Episode 4. The way Obi-Wan described Anakin going to the dark side wasn't like, oh, he just went to the dark side, or oh, because he loved Padme. He said he was seduced by the dark side of the Force.
Okay.
Because the dark side seduces you. It makes you think that it's the best thing. Hence the meme of go to the dark side. We have cookies meme.
I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to the dark side,
The key to the gateway of opening up all your powers and having to have complete freedom over them.
Exactly.
No rules.
I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to Star Wars, specifically the sequels, Rey should have turned to the dark side. It would have been more interesting. Like I would have actually watched a dark side Rey. You know why? Because that would have been so interesting. But actually, other than that, wait, Kyle, do you have anything to add? Wait, is she saying anything? I see her lips moving, but I can't see her.
I forgot what I was.
I
I have to
Okay.
do we get the remember bat?
Huh?
The remember bat.
Remember that.
I bonk you on the head and you
Oh,
remember.
You mean the remember stick?
The remember stick.
The stick of memory.
She got an upgrade to a bat.
What is it, Kata?
I'll see you guys later.
Oh, you have to
It's
go.
the opposite. It's the
Oh,
opposite.
my fucking mic was on!
It's the opposite of the forget me stick.
Everyone, please. Hey, can someone shout out Kata Kurt real quick? 'Cause she has to go. If I think I remember correctly.
My fucking mic was on one sensitivity first off, second off, yeah, it's whatever. I'll
Yeah.
see you guys later. Bye bye.
Goodbye, Kata. Thank you for
Nice
joining.
meeting you.
Everyone, go follow Kata. Okay, so let's see. Anakin regretted what he did and saying,
Bunny.
"Oh my gosh." Goodbye, Nira. Everyone, go
Bunny,
follow
bunny,
Kata.
bunny.
Go.
Hop. 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 Hop, bunny. Good bunny. Who's a good bunny?
Let's go to another topic. God dang it! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, before we start nerd talking all day.
Before we start nerd talking and
Oh
get-
wait, I was gonna say something about this issue.
Oh
though.
wait, yeah, let's
Okay.
hear it.
The
Let's
one
hear
thing I was going to say about it was I agreed with what was brought up in that video I shared, is
Uh-huh.
that it seems like a way for the media to control the constituents. Is that
Yeah.
the right word? Constituents?
Constituents
consumer
mean like
base?
people that
Or
are, that are
the
parts of the
public.
thing.
Let's call it what it is. It's propaganda.
Yeah, because now it's at first it was like, oh, inclusivity, it's such a great thing, you know, everything like that. And now it's like inclusivity is so bad. It's so woke, it's bad. It's awful. Don't you see how bad it is? It's ruining all our entertainment.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's all. That's all I had to say.
That's fair.
But to be fair, all right, to be fair, like there's literally propaganda like that for almost anything and everything that exists.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's like this whole wave. Like it's kind of like when it's kind of like with movies. I've noticed genres of movies changing in waves. Like at first you used to get all these comic book hero movies come in, and that's the whole thing. Is now it's all comic book hero movies. And then the next wave will be alien isolation and alien movies, and the aliens are taking over the world. And then
now
the
that I
next
think of-
wave will be horror and paranormal
Oh,
activities and stuff.
genre.
And-
I think I
and
know
then
what you're
back to
talking about. Genre
superheroes.
wave
Yeah.
theory.
I'm gonna be
Genre
honest.
wave theory.
You know what's gonna actually happen? It's not gonna be aliens. It's gonna be manga. It's gonna be manga and anime. You know why?
It's already starting.
Yeah,
It's already
probably-
started.
yeah,
It's already
with
started.
Netflix and
It's already
stuff,
started,
yeah.
and plus, Demon Slayer, that manga alone has outsold the entirety of the comic industry in America. One comic has done that. Anime is so big that when I go to work, I'm not talking about, oh, have you seen House of the Dragons, even though people are still talking about it.
Mhm.
You're talking
here-
about have you seen Demon Slayer?
Have you seen
Yeah,
the latest
everybody else is
episode of
there.
Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yep.
Well,
You know?
and this is the problem I'm anticipating with it. Like, because it's gone mainstream, corporate interests are going to look at it and say, that's popular. It makes money. Buy up a bunch of IP and make more of it. And they're not going to understand why it's popular or who is making the content popular to start with or the content behind it. They're just going to
And
see
that's probably why we
popular,
got
Do you know what
make
that-
money.
series.
Do you know
So-
do you know what that reminds me of? What you said, Ray?
Hmm?
It reminded me of the and Sai is not going to be happy for me bringing up with this. The modern day state of one of my favorite shows of all time, Doctor Who.
Oh, God.
Actually, I think we'll come back to this topic.
I'm
We
so
should we
sad
should go to
about
Diane's
Doctor
topic
Who.
actually.
Doctor Who
Yeah.
makes me
Let's
so
do Diane's topic because we haven't done that yet. Unfortunately, we should
Okay.
do that. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm gonna show you guys a video with a new thing that. Thank you. Oh wait, I actually I don't know if I can actually because I'd have to sign into Twitter via doing this, and that'd be really annoying.
Diana, can you send me the vid because
she sent it, but I don't think you could add that item on my stream. Can you? Wait, Turbo.
Can you
oh wait, no, you
play
can't. You're not
it
in
through
Meeting Studio.
Discord?
Yeah, I can play it through Discord.
I am signed in on my Twitter.
No, on VTube Studio, are you?
Oh, I don't have VTube Studio.
Okay, then
Yeah,
let me do this.
I'm
real
not a
quick.
2D. I'm not a 2D tuber.
Let,
yet.
let me do it then. I got it. Just give me a second. I got it. Because she has a video that's sent, and because of that, it's like wrong one. Nope. Right one. No, that's the wrong one. I want that one.
Imagine
Yes.
if the video. Imagine if the video she sent isn't
Okay.
isn't an actual video off topic
Here
at
it
all.
is.
It's just a rickroll.
It's on the stream. You guys should be able to see it. Hey, you don't need
Yep.
audio for this one. It's just a thing. So this is
yeah,
the
that's
video.
用一个瓶子装满水，你能想象用一张薄薄的纸巾糊在瓶口，
Oh
并将瓶
yeah.
中的水牢牢地封印在瓶子
That's
里。
cute.
Okay, I have seen this before.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Diana share it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
her topic. She wants to know if this is legit or not.
I don't really know what the hell happened, honestly.
He took some
say,
napkins, put it on top of the
He-
bottle, and then
It's
made
a
a lid via
paper
that.
towel. It's a paper
What?
towel.
It's a paper towel.
I question its authenticity. I would need to see it firsthand to believe it.
I'm also gonna be honest.
I would need to see the process and a scientific explanation and a like actual full body like look, because I only saw the top half of the bottle. I didn't see the entire bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which could be-
and-
Yeah.
And
There's a
because of that,
super. There's a hot glue gun cork in it.
I'm
Yeah, like
gonna be honest. I don't think that's legit.
I don't think it's legit either. Like because they only showed the top half of it, and I don't see any liquid in it.
And
when
honestly-
you're trying to do something,
You can tell that what's happening though is that when he puts the paper towel down over it, all of the paper towel gets wet, as if there's liquid sitting up at the top.
Yeah.
That's not how it shows in the bottle. So what it is it's a hot glue gun cork that's thin enough to seal from, and it's a little bit of ways from the top too. So there's a little space from the top of the bottle to the cork, and then there's water that is on there, like to show that it's wet.
Yeah.
But because they put the paper towel on, it gives it away that why is it all good and wet? It shouldn't.
I have no
So-
idea. I'm gonna be
So
honest.
yeah.
I think that would
Yeah.
cap. Honestly, I really don't think that's legit, unless I see
I
a
don't
full
think it's
video of
legit
someone
either.
doing it from like the literal beginning to the end. But
yeah, like I want to see like the entire process of like how this works.
Like they'd have to basically take the cap off of the bottle, pour a little liquid out to show that the liquid can come out, and then do it. And then
Yeah,
flip it
exactly.
over.
Like that's this is a bit that I learned, all right? And this is how like magicians work. What they do is that they would show like the object in question as normal, like as Ella mentioned, pouring the bottle of water before doing your supposed magic. Then once you've seen like the object by itself without any, magic being done, that's when you do the little thing, and then you see like what has changed. So so it's a process of before and after, cause and effect.
nice.
That's what sells being a magician, sort of. Is
Yeah.
that you see the process of cause and effect.
Yeah. So I just don't think this is legit. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I don't find it legit either.
Yeah.
The fact that they don't show the before and after bit makes me question it.
Yeah.
And that's a lot. Those types of videos are going around a lot since quite a bit ago. I think the first ones that really messed people up were the whole easy to remove ice from your windshield. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
oh,
were
wait.
Oh,
using
yeah, like,
items
yeah.
that
Wait,
would
wait,
cause
wait,
yeah,
your
like the
windshield
life
to
hacks.
break.
The
Wait,
life
wait.
hacks.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Diane wants me to show what she did. Let me.
Did you make a mess, Diana?
I have to pull this up in a video format. Actually, it'll be a second. Give me a second. She took a full-on video for this.
And if anybody's wondering why my model's taller than Xilinx, is because I'm taller than Xilinx.
Eat shit.
I mean, to be fair, isn't Xilinx like 4'11" or something?
Yeah, I think every single
I'm
one of
5
us here is
foot.
tall.
I'm just a little bit taller.
Okay,
Yeah,
actually,
I think every single one of us is taller than him by a significant margin.
Are you ready to see what
Ray, how tall are you
I'm
compared
ready.
to Sai?
Our real world, I'm 5'7".
Eat shit.
In real world, I'm 5'10".
I'm hitting the button, by the way, but you guys better be.
Yep, I'm watching.
All right, let's take a look.
So this is what Diane did.
Is there audio?
There is. Oh wait. Actually,
I don't hear audio
It
at
might
all.
be on the actual stream itself when you hear audio. But it's just water. Who's bullying my little paws?
You should have done it over. I hope you did that over the sink.
She didn't.
I'll say that's my hope as well.
No, she broke it. Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work. Also, nice shirt, by the way.
I love the shirt too.
The shirt was great.
I think their point is that the paper towel was wet to the point where it broke off evenly, but I still don't think
Tried
it would
4
have
times.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I don't think it's legit.
Wait, hang on. Wait, can I take a look at the video again? I want to like look in painstaking detail.
You know what? I'll just give me a second. I'll just send it to you.
Yeah, like just send it to me. I'll be because I want to check if the
Okay,
if
I
the
hope you're
video
not.
itself.
I hope you're not simping over this. Let's be honest.
What do you mean by that?
Right. Well, to be fair, this the fucking stream started off with her wanting to ride your alligator.
Huh?
Oh, don't question it. Emma. Don't question it, Emma.
It's too late
There's
now.
an alligator. Is
Yes.
it an alligator or a crocodile though? What's
It's
the
an
nose
alligator.
shape?
We don't have-
Alligator.
We don't have crocodiles in Florida. I meant the video.
okay.
I meant the video that Diana was talking about.
I sent it to you.
No, you sent me Diana's video, not the actual video itself.
Oh, the original.
Okay,
The
give
original.
Me a second then. Oh my gosh.
I do also have to compliment Diana's hair.
Okay. Okay. Let me fucking get Diana's video.
Diana seemed pretty pog on that front.
Yeah. Let me copy this.
Oh, I love that. Neapolitan. I love that you have that shirt. That Step Brothers is such a movie.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm very
love
happy about that.
My
shirt.
favorite t-shirts and books. Well, let's actually go with the new topics. Actually.
Yeah, I'm looking at the edges of the paper itself, and they have like this little fuzzy edge. That kind of fuzzy edge happens when the 2 layers of the paper towel, because paper towel is comprised of 2 layers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when what happens when one layer is on top is less broken than the other, so that you can see both of them and they're wet. Yeah, the paper towel's wet.
So what you're saying is it's staged.
So I have
Yes,
staged.
Also, I have another question for you guys for the new topic.
Mhm.
What is 2 + 2 and why is it fish?
Oh, I already know the answer to that.
What is the answer?
That came around when I was a youngster. I was intelligent during the time that was created.
So you know what 2 + 2 and why is it fish?
Yes.
Nice.
Can someone please explain this to me?
I was 1 a.m.
Otherwise-
Okay. So
Otherwise,
this is-
someone think it's algebra.
It was half a day. This is something I heard when I was younger. Is like 2 + 2 = fish. But also it was like 1 a.m.
Yes,
when
I
I wrote that
mean-
question. So it was like, I question what do fish?
So you're saying 2 + 2 = 1 a.m. brain?
Okay, listen.
Yes.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
Okay,
Right.
got it.
2 + 2 can also mean baka.
Yes, it can mean baka. You know why? Because you're a stupid baka.
No.
I thought of a completely different reason.
What?
This is hang on. Let me find some paper.
Sometimes
I'm
the
glad you're writing
simplest
things down.
answers, or the simplest things, are the answers.
Probably. I'm gonna be
How
honest.
many letters are in fish? Ray, I was asking you.
Right?
How many letters are in
my,
fish?
my brain is processing this, and the log off sound is playing in my head.
2 plus 2
Oh, no, like,
equals fish.
I already knew the reason why. I already knew the reason because that was like again youngster like Ella over here. This is the reason why I thought. All right. Now
Okay.
Let me take a small little like video of what I'm talking about. All right.
Oh,
I did
gosh.
this trick on my friends once, and it automatically. All right, so we have a 2 here,
Okay.
and then we have a 2.
I know what you're doing.
Here.
I know what you're doing. I can't believe I did. It took me so long to realize what he's doing, and I figured it out.
And here we are, a fish.
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
You see what I'm doing?
It's not that I see what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
I have no idea what you're doing. Where am I
So,
supposed to be?
Send an image in the chat.
What? Hang on. Let me just get actual paper instead of a paper towel.
Oh my god. This man is failing us right now. I kind of want him to do his thing, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, maybe.
Oh no, you guys can move on. You can
Okay.
move on to a different stuff.
So,
I'll just take a picture of it.
yeah. So, that's just a random topic I came up with at like 1 a.m. brain, because I'm gonna be honest, I was so busy this week.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn.
but does Ray want me to actually explain?
Yes, explain it.
No.
No, yes.
My brain is broke.
Okay, so 2 plus 2 equals fish because there are 4 letters in fish, and 2 plus 2 equals 4. Bada boom. Super
This is
simple.
what- This is why I prefer science.
But science is, but math
Math is
is a part of
science.
science, though.
But there's a difference between a variable and an equation
Okay,
and
let's be
a word.
let's be honest. The word is made up of 4 letters. That 4 letters could
It's
be
like
split
a
up into
joke.
2.
It's a meme.
And you can put fit and ish and shish and the fish become 2 and 4, and you know.
Yep.
Yeah, fish. 2 plus 2 equals fish. And if you put those 2
Yeah.
on top of each other and on the bottom of it, and flip it, horizontally and vertically, flip it vertically and flip it horizontally, you actually get a fish drawing. Exactly, right there.
Like there, I sent the little bit there. Pardon my writing style.
Yes, 2 plus 2 equals fish. Actually, let me bring this up so people
That's
can see this shit.
You see-
That's
yeah,
adorable.
What's adorable?
The little fish you made.
Oh, thanks.
Let me grab this image so everyone can see this shit.
On a Pepsi Cola box of all things.
Why did you want to? Why is? Oh god, I forgot how big the image is. Okay, let
Too
me.
lazy.
2 plus 2 equals fish, people. It's fish.
And then the
I'm
2
too
plus
lazy
2
to-
equals fish is the same in the
Exactly.
same
No, no, no.
vicinity of invention as in you all lost the game.
Exactly.
Well, the thing is, 2 plus 3 equals fish and chips, though.
Yeah, oh my god. But let's go into the next topic. I guess Ray's back. Welcome back, Ray. But the actual topic that we're discussing is, let's see. Do you think it's necessary to do solo streams?
Yes,
From time to
I
time,
have
yes.
2 reasons.
Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead. What is your reasoning?
The first reason is if you're always constantly streaming in a group, then that is what your community will build around, and they will get used to it. It's kind of like a good way to explain it is kind of like a club. A bunch of people go to a club for the music, the other people, the booze, and the bartender. What if you took all of that away and all you have is the bartender? Then you have a bar.
Yeah.
Are bars as popular as a club?
Yeah, and there's another thing to add to that is that it also kind of builds your identity as that one guy in that one group, and it's
Right.
just like,
Exactly.
and you
So-
don't have an identity for yourself. You just
Mhm.
you're just that one guy from that one group.
Yep. Now, if you want to start your streaming career as a group and build your group and build your community with that group, then yeah, it's totally fine and it's totally doable. But you can't expect to have the same audience as you would if you decide to stream by yourself.
Yeah.
Do you know what's a really good way of? Do you know what's a really good example of this kind of thing? Offline TV. Now, offline TV is this was this group of like YouTubers that were living in one house. We had we had Disguised Toast, we had Lily Pichu, we had Michael Reeves, etc., etc. We have Scara, and they all streamed by themselves, but they all live in the same house. They occasionally do collabs and whatnot, but even though they all live in the house, they don't actually stream as a group that often. They stream by themselves. What makes it, however, they stick to that identity as them being in a group while maintaining their independence by having certain people, by like not really caring whether or not this other person is streaming when you're like, all right, here's an example. In this kind of house, somebody streaming doesn't stop you from waltzing into their room and asking them a certain question because it would also build like it would also build character development. I'm not sure how else to put it. It would build character development for either of them without having them being like, oh, it's that one guy from that one group. No. Disguised Toast just walked in on Michael Reeves doing a stream. That's how it is. It's not, oh, this one guy walked into this other guy's room. Like, they have an identity.
Yes. I guess that's fair. So I was just curious, what's your thoughts, Ray?
I think it is a good thing to be able to do streams on your own for more than a couple of reasons. But the biggest two that I've seen as a common thread, because a lot of people have asked this question and had similar answers. But one, over-reliance on a group takes away from your brand because they start showing up for the people you're with. And when you do something by yourself, they come in your chat and say, oh, where's so-and-so? And it kind of impacts your mental health.
Yeah, the whole bar versus club thing.
Yep. And number two is if you can carry a stream by yourself, you are going to be stronger when you do collabs because you're able to contribute to it and not just be the person tagging along.
Exactly. So
my second reason, I had a second reason.
What is your reason?
My second reason was, if it kind of ties in with that, is like if you're solo streaming, you're able to grow up as a streamer of yourself because you have to rely on yourself. You can't really grow unless you make your own mistakes to learn from.
That's fair.
Like, you have to be independent.
And find your own niche or your own thing that you want to contribute as a content creator.
That's understandable. That's fair. That's fair. I was just curious because I've been having a bit of a problem recently. Is I feel like I've done way too many collabs. Like half my schedule is just collabing. I had like one solo stream this week, and the worst part is the one solo stream, someone joined in. So I'm like, oh god.
What was it? Wait, what?
It wasn't that. It wasn't that someone. There was only one viewer. It's that there's someone who actually joined in the thing, and it was fine. But it was one I was like,
I went from a solo stream to not.
Yeah.
Right.
To be in a collab.
Yeah. So I feel like I want to do more solo streams, but I'm like, shit. You know.
Right.
It's a whole thing. I think solo streams are good. I think I want to do more of them. Like, honestly, I plan on making at least every Wednesday or Tuesday a solo stream and having that be the Metroid Prime series until it's done.
That's a good idea. That's what I'm doing with Bunny Garden.
I'm planning on doing that with Halo.
Yep, and that's what I did with Final Fantasy.
I want to finish the Metroid Prime series because I love Metroid Prime. I haven't ever played the first or third one. I have played 2, but I love 2 that much because I've played 2 all the time when I was younger. Like Metroid Prime 2, that game slapped. Metroid Prime 1, I have not actually played, so I'm playing through it the first time on my on stream actually. So yeah, I think
and I did Metroid Prime 1. I can tell you, for its era, it was peak.
Yeah, well, do you think, you know something funny? That game came out basically the same time Halo 2 did.
Mimi, hi.
Oh,
Hello.
Venus.
Hello.
That is my best friend, Dino Bestie.
Wait, that's a dinosaur? I thought it might be a Venus flytrap. I was kind of scared.
She's a Venusaurus.
What's a Venusaurus?
But she is.
What?
Look, see, she's a Venusaurus.
I don't know what a
Yeah.
Venusaurus is.
You don't know what a
that-
Venusaurus is.
I don't know what a Venusaurus
Right
is.
there.
I mean, when I hear Venusaurus, I think of Venusaur from the Bulbasaur evolution.
Of course you do.
Of fucking
Which
course.
it would be pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie.
I do that a lot, actually. No, it's fine, Venus. But yeah, I was just curious what you guys thought about solo streams. I think it's important. For me, I really need to do a lot more of that. But
I don't mind doing one a week. Sometimes I'll do 2 a week because I'll take one of my off days and
Yeah.
do an art stream or something, so that way I can do like a chat with them. Because like I'm not the type of person, I can't sit there. I try to do let's chats and it's or just chatting or whatever it is, but it's
Hey,
super hard
chats.
for me to do because my ADD. I have to be working on something as I'm talking.
I'm gonna be honest, for me, because I'm dyslexic, I go around in circles with my words, and it kind of makes me annoyed because I feel like I'm restating the same thing over and over and over again.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
What
kind
I
of the
d-
same boat with me.
But it's a whole thing.
We're both broken record players.
And the brain damage. Some brain
And
damage.
the brain damage.
Did you get the brain
Yeah, the
damage?
brain damage.
Some brain damage.
Not like you
Oh,
have
hey, Ella,
enough
how'd you
talk,
get
had you?
here?
Ella, what?
Huh?
Oh, I was just
Hey,
doing
Ella.
the Dragon Ball Z bridge
Question.
joke.
Oh,
Question, Ella.
what?
Wait. When it comes
That
to
what brain damage?
when it comes to collabs, do you still get
Nice work, mate.
I
Nice
wanted
work.
to ask. I was just gonna ask, even during collabs when she's not technically streaming, is she still getting boned?
No,
Yeah.
I don't have the tits on.
Are they detachable?
No bits. Daisy, no bits, no tits.
No, so tits,
No,
okay.
no tits, no bits, no.
No tits, no
None of
bits.
Mix it up. It's not on either. Nothing's on because all I have is VTube
Oh,
Studio
gosh.
on and Discord. That's it.
So I have another question.
You're just gonna have to wait to bone me later.
That's fair. New topic. Are you a baka?
I'm
I'm a sussy, but I'm not a baka.
You're a baka.
because you smell like one.
How can someone smell like an idiot?
They can though.
Oh.
Because you're stinky.
Even though I
Something
sha-
swab
even
baka
though-
best.
Only
though
an
I make-
idiot wouldn't take showers and take care of themselves.
You
Wait,
roll around in mud. You are literally a dog girl.
I don't roll around in mud. Who said that?
You do.
I
You're a
want fan
dog
art of
girl.
this.
Yes.
I want
How
fan
cute
art
I
of this.
am.
100. Yeah. Pretty sure you get your
How
cat.
cute I am.
You get your cat.
I'm not
girls to
that
do
type of dog.
100%
I'm
you
a
are.
diva.
Well,
What
you
kind
have
of dog are you
standards.
then?
You're gonna have to lay down in the mud for me so I can step on you.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know why? I'm
So in
not
other
a
words,
Get all
you're a
the
California
stuffies.
dog.
Yes. 100%.
I mean, for about him, he's being awfully obstinate about this.
I know he does this all the time to me. He was even talking about stuffing my hole, and so I was like, okay. And then I turned around and blew him away with a grenade launcher and told
That's
him I
fair.
stuffed my hole.
To be fair, I ate that shit. Can I get a soundbite of that, please? Just to be fair, I ate that shit. Oh god. I feel like I should just go back to this entire stream, but I'll get so many clips this entire stream. Oh my gosh. Let's go to the
I think the
actual.
real question is whether or not you like being a baka.
That was good. That was good. That was perfectly timed. Okay, I'm good.
Oh gosh. So actually, I have a question. Who is your favorite person to collab with?
Shit.
I mean, I feel like there's only one true answer here. Eh? Eh?
My fiance.
Shit, I lose. Damn. That was
I
kind of
already
unbeatable
have
at that point.
I don't
Yeah,
have I don't have a favorite person to collab with. I just collab with everyone. There was this one time I was playing. There was this one time me and my friends were playing Valorant, and we met a fellow streamer,
Oh
a
no,
fellow
baby,
VTuber
I'm
who
sorry.
we met a fellow VTuber, and instead of like being like, hey, hello, like we literally went into their stream. He was like, hi, hello, and then we ended up talking a lot mid game. Hey, do you want to join our party?
Steppies. Here's
And then
styling
once-
steppies.
And then once the match was done, hey, you want to play? And once the match was done, hey, you want to play? You want to join our party? Sure,
Don't
why
look
not?
at my
And that's how
skirt.
we made friends with that one dude. And
Well,
now me and him endlessly talk about motorcycles.
So, Ray, who's your favorite?
Well, yeah, I would say you, but I know you're expecting that you want it, so I'm not going to say you. But for real, even though we haven't done it very often, and I want to do it again because it's so freaking rare, I actually do want to collab with Diana again.
That's fair. I'm gonna be honest.
I get to do it
I can't.
with Diana. I really
I
want
wanna
to do it
co-
with Diana.
To be fair,
I
from
want
how
to
my,
I call up with all my friends. To be honest.
to be fair,
I want to do it with Diana so hard.
Oh really,
Yep.
Ella? Really?
mind if I join in that?
No. This has to be a one by one. This has to be a one-on-one thing, if you know what I mean.
Diana needs to approve the arrangement.
I will let you
do
know,
you
Ella,
think-
ahead
do
of
you think
time.
Diana-
She does
Do you
bang her
think
family.
Diana? Do you think Diana is into threesomes?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I have collab with.
Maybe
I
she
don't
does
know.
raids,
I have collab with. I don't know how many people in my entire career as being a VTuber. I think more than half the people in the server I have collab with at least once. So I think over 100 people. In that entire time,
You get around. Is your
And I
butt
think there
sore?
was, and there was a time when he
I
thought
know,
he
you
couldn't
did.
approach people.
Okay, that's more of like.
Man, you must be really flexible. How far can you raise your foot to your head?
Actually, I can get it around my neck.
See? I knew it! Super flexible.
What? What? Is that something not everyone could do?
I can't do
sorry.
it.
That takes
Yeah.
a lot of freaking yoga to be able to do.
I don't do yoga.
Ah. No, it's like you have to be really flexible.
Yes, that is not something males can do easily.
Men in gymnastics can. Maybe some men in dancing can.
I don't dance or do gymnastics
But
either.
it is not a common trait, to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. No. Back to what I was saying. I collab with so many
That
people.
means you'd be really good with the maiden press.
Thank you. So back to what I was saying. I have collab with I don't know how many people, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a favorite.
It's
Yeah,
me.
me neither.
I
He
can't.
can't say it because he's afraid that he'll have 99 people knocking on his door saying what the fuck.
No, because I would have to either say Diana, just because she's like the only person to call me like
It's
Ox.
me. It's always
Mm.
been me.
Wait, are you the one who ate my spaghetti?
I can't eat spaghetti.
See, told you it wasn't her. But no, like
I can't eat
I
it.
have to say either Diana or I'm
It's
gonna
my
be
turn.
honest, Ray, just because Star Trek discussion.
FBI, open up!
We
Our,
literally
our Star Trek discussions meant nothing. How dare you?
Wait,
I-
fellow Star Trek fans? Fellow Star Trek fans?
no, I hate I dislike Star Trek.
I thought you didn't. I thought you hated Star Trek. I was
I
about
do.
to say. What kind of Star
I-
Trek discussions do you guys have?
The one where they don't wear armor and that's dumb.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that,
pleading-
that is pretty dumb.
I'm pleading the fifth
Let's
until
say
the
they're
FBI goes
explorers,
away.
Dude. They're not fighters.
It doesn't matter. The point is they declare war on a lot of nations, and they do it often enough to where they should have armor.
Is the FBI gone?
The FBI's gone, you're
I'm
good.
gonna say.
They're
I mean, I'm
supposed
gonna
to be
say this
stopping
now.
wars, not declaring wars.
But why did they do it?
They're stopping wars, not
They
declaring wars.
do declare war, though.
They're
okay.
exploration and
Sai.
peacemakers.
Sai, Ella, let's get one thing straight. They are basically the Federation in this case are like the Jedis. They're trying to stop wars, but they don't really do well in that. In fact, they escalate them.
Yes.
Okay, so here's my perspective on Starfleet. They are the premier communists of the galaxy.
Yep.
But they are so stupid they cannot fight a war.
Yeah.
Yep.
They send men out in shirts. And they die because they're
Well,
wearing
the
shirts.
Honestly, though, in the old episodes, they actually explained that the shirts, their suits, are actually supposed to be a high density mesh that's supposed to protect them from almost anything and everything.
Yes, a
Then
t-shirt
why don't they
definitely
do
does
that?
that. Why doesn't it work? Every single time it's like a one-hit kill.
Like, you know,
Because
all the red shirts.
content
Yep.
and story.
The problem
Okay,
is
so
this.
here's my question: if it's supposed to be this high density, all stopping mesh, then why are the red shirts seemingly missing this?
Yeah,
I think it's a conspiracy.
I'm gonna be honest. Everything
They
about
gotta-
Star Trek and
They gotta
no,
keep
no,
the
no.
population. They
My-
gotta keep the population down somehow.
I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to Star Trek and Starfleet, I honestly think the entire reason they're not wearing armor is because they just don't want to fund it. And every armor manufacturer is just shitting themselves because they have such cool armors, but no one wants to wear it. Because I'm gonna be honest, the fact they don't have armor, starships, or anything else like that boggles my mind. I'm gonna be honest. Because even though they're explorers, they go out they don't wear helmets half the time. Half the time they land on a planet, it's like, oh my gosh, I can breathe.
You know, I just thought about this. The Defiant has ablative hull armor. The Sovereign class has ablative hull armor. If they could put armor on their ships, why can't they give their people armor?
Yeah, like that's one thing I've been arguing too. Like as a person who has been a big fan of the whole Star Trek starships aspect, because let's be real, the only reason why I even watched the show is because of the starships.
I watched it because of the girls. Alien
You
girls.
wanted to smack? Oh,
Fair.
you wanted
Captain
to?
gets with all of them.
But like one thing I noticed was
God.
all right, let's turn our attention to the Klingons. All right, the
Mm-hmm.
Klingons are supposed to be known as this basically shoot first, ask questions later type
Muscle
race
daddies.
with like. Yeah, basically muscle daddies. Yeah, and they're supposed to be the best at everything: martial arts, weapons accuracy. Like they're supposed to be the go-to war race.
They're predators of the universe.
Yet they don't have armor either.
They
And
do.
not only that, but
Well, very little
Yeah.
armor.
yeah, exactly. They have very little armor. And okay, let's put it like this: one, their armor don't do shit.
Damn.
Two, whenever they use their martial arts on people, instead of actually working, they're just done by James T. Kirk's backhand. They're done by James T. Kirk's backhand.
Can I say something else as well?
The-
The fact that Klingons do wear armor and have generally a militaristic thing and have fought in wars with Starfleet, doesn't that bode that there should be some armor? Like, I'm gonna be honest, you should not be sending men out in suits that clearly shown to be one-shot kills, especially into
Yeah.
war zones. Like, let's be honest here. I hate to bring this up, but Star Wars' clone trooper armor, even though it's plastic, still looks like it could be more functional than anything Starfleet has.
Yeah,
Even
like
though when they get shot once, they die.
yeah,
To be
the
fair,
problem
it's
was,
they
not-
miss every time.
I will say
And
this
do you know what
though.
the worst part? Do you want to hear the worst part about this? First off, bullets are a thing in Star Wars. Actually, they did use projectile-based weapons before they turned to laser rifles, and that's why they built the armor for. However, all right, here comes the funny part. In Star Trek Republic Commandos, a Star Wars game that actually has slug shotguns in it, genuine bullet type shotguns. I tried it on I tried them on. Right, you're gonna love this, right?
Mhm.
I tried them on every single animal there. I tried it on the I tried it on Trandoshan Slayers, Trandoshan Elites, which are supposed to be the equivalent of the of Commando Troopers, armor included, may I add. And then the droids came in. Works on them too. What kind of shotgun are they packing?
I think it's more the fact of Starfleet. They look like they're ready to sit down and have a tea party, where at least the clones actually look like they could be a fighting force. I'm sure they die via one hit, and to be fair, I honestly don't think all of them die. At least not all of them.
Ballistic precision.
Yeah.
Ballistic precision shotguns.
Yeah. But my whole point is, it's just when it comes to Star Wars and Star Trek, I just think that Star Trek, why the shirts? It's just dumb.
I think it's just because it's way before your time. You wouldn't understand.
Then why
and I'm going to
didn't-
be real here, all right?
Uh-huh.
All right. So I'm willing to bet this with a lot. I'm willing to bet that at one point in time during Cisco's time at at Starbase 1,
Legion.
during his time, he probably produced the idea of having people wearing armor, and everyone on the board when like, what is wrong with you? What are we, a war race? And he's just like, what the hell are you morons thinking? We're at war here.
Yeah.
Because you can say as much as you like about Star Trek, Captain Sisko's a fucking badass. Like he is like a man. Like he is definitely a man who is being held back by Starfleet. If Starfleet didn't have a leash on him, he would have guaranteed to critical hit the entire Dominion with enough force to overthrow the Tholians.
Okay, so when the first Star Trek episodes came out, it wasn't about what you could do by force. It was about being intellectually intelligent enough to win without getting hit, without dying and stuff. Like the older Star Trek episodes was a lot of like talking and a lot of sex. And now you get the newer Star Trek movies, and they did take most of it. They did take a good amount, but they kind of left holes in it to where people are thinking this way,
that.
and it's affected the newer generations and their way of thinking of what Star Trek is.
So your
And then
your
when
solution.
they brought the newer shows, and just like Star Wars, they fucked it up.
So Ella.
I can't even watch the newer ones.
Ella.
Well,
What?
So your solution is add sex.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of sex in the episodes.
There
Make
was.
love,
I'm
not
even
war.
As a
Oh.
person, as
It
a
was
person who
during
has
the
watched
time where
original-
there were hippies, people were making love, downing ecstasy, and having parties.
Okay.
So you have
And
to
on top of that-
understand where Star
and on
Trek
to-
came from.
And
Okay.
on top of that, the only real battles that kind of happened were all ship based. The battle to stop the Romulan fleet from passing the neutral zone. It was a ship battle, and it was really cool, and I loved it.
Well, the Balance of Terror, fantastically told because it actually personified submarine combat to a T.
Yep, it was awesome, and like that's the thing that's the thing that I noticed a lot is that if you remove the human battle aspect, Star Trek itself is actually really freaking cool. The starship battles are some of the best starship battles I've ever seen. I'm willing to say some even better than Star Wars ship battles. Fight me on this.
I think that depends.
Oh no, here's a really good example. The battle on Deep Space Nine and the battle in Deep Space Nine in the alternate universe where the Defiant is destroying every single Klingon bird of prey in a firing distance was beautiful.
That's
And
fair.
and like a lot of the cool battles happened in Deep Space Nine because Deep Space Nine was about war.
Yeah. But I say we actually move on to another topic considering we've been on this one for a while.
Oh yeah.
The new
It's
topic.
a very laden topic. It's like got a lot in it.
So I have a question. What is the worst thing you've heard from a fan?
I don't have any fans.
from a fan of myself or a fan of other things?
Just a fan in general.
All right. You're gonna love this, right? This is a very hilarious one.
Let's go.
So I'm a Harry Potter fan. All right. I don't care about J.K. Rowling and all that other drama. That's just bullshit. I know how to separate. I know how to separate the author and the creation. But all right.
Yep.
But all right. This isn't what I'm talking about. It's actually something else. So it actually has something to do with the movies. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one to say this, but Part 4 was the worst Harry Potter film, at least in terms of, at least one of the worst, because it followed the book very, very poorly. It had a lot of plot. It had a lot of awesome stuff removed in favor of comedy. The director never read the books, and like it was just fucked from the start. And as a person who's read the book itself, I'm willing to say that it's one of the worst. If it's one of the worst, only preceded by the Half-Blood Prince. But
that's fair.
Now the Half-Blood Prince is way worse than Part 4. Believe me.
That's fair.
So with that being said, though, I was once looking through Reddit the other day, and I saw someone like talking about, like, saying that that Part 4 was one of the best. And when I asked why, it was very apparent they didn't read the book. All right. So, but even when you didn't read the book, it's quite apparent that the movie itself isn't really as good. Even as a standalone film, it's not bad. It's bad. Like, it's not terrible, but it's just bad. The thing that makes it even worse is how bad they follow the book.
Yeah.
But they say that it was their favorite film, and the reason why was because, whereas for literally every reason, I said that it was bad, which I'm not gonna criticize people's opinions on, but I can criticize. I'm not gonna criticize your opinion. What I am going to criticize is the reasons why you liked it, because an adaptation of a film is supposed to be an adaptation, as in adapting. Like, you're putting something from the pages of a book into picture form.
Thank you, Chris.
Now, you're adapting something that is written in paper and actually quite literally putting it to life.
Nice.
However, Goblet of Fire didn't do that, instead focusing more
Prisoner
on
of
what the
Azkaban?
director wanted. Prisoner of Azkaban was awesome.
That's 4.
It was like one. No, Prisoner of Azkaban was 3. Goblet of Fire was 4.
Oh. Shit.
Anyways,
Right.
but yeah,
I forgot about that.
but yeah, like it was a bit stupid, and a lot of Harry Potter fans like myself even went on to saying, don't listen to him, he didn't read the book. But yeah, like that was kind of stupid, and I wasn't even gonna criticize him at all. Like, I wasn't gonna be like, he didn't read the books. Okay, that's cool. But then he went on to claim that he read the book, and then proceeded to like make no comparison between the book and the movie. Yeah, one of those people.
Alright, well, I say we go to another topic.
Okay.
Wait, I have a thing to say. I have a
ahead.
thing
Yeah,
to say.
Go ahead.
yeah. Let
The
Ella say.
okay, so the one thing that lives rent free in my head is this thing that a fan said, that, like, Fox showed me this thing that a fan said about Delphine, and it was this long comment on something that she posted on one of her social medias, that, Belle Delphine, why do you not send me feet pics? I ask and I ask over and over to send me feet pics, and you never do. And I am a good fan. I think I deserve feet pics. We all deserve feet pics. And it just goes on and on. If I want a good laugh, I read it again. It's good stuff.
God.
Oh wait, Ray, what's the worst thing you've heard from a fan?
Well, I think it was copy pasta, but I have seen it over and over. And the long story short version of it is like, you suck. Like, your content is ass. You should go KYS. And I'm like, good. You don't like my content. Fantastic. Go find something you do.
I've yet to get that. Am I not popular enough to get one?
I mean, to be
I'm gonna be
fair, I'm not
honest,
really
the worst thing I ever got was the hey, what? Oh God, a VTuber, why do you guys like this? Just put on a camera and actually stream. And like, oh wow, my first hate message. I made it into a freaking video. It was hilarious. One of my best videos actually.
Yeah,
I'm not
at my
gonna lie.
advice, as I recall.
Yeah, that's something happened to me too. I went into a person who rated me. I went to visit their stream to, thank them and stuff and see what they're about. And their mod, the person that, like, either they're a mod or they were a VIP. I think it was VIP. One of their VIPs was like, "Oh, Ella, I saw your furry model," and it left me. They were not impressed.
Oh.
Like, what the fuck, man?
I mean, like,
what?
why the fuck do I care about your opinion now?
So actually,
I was like, I'm not impressed with your tact, dude.
I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to VTubers, I still feel like we're more niche than people give us credit for. But I think after a lot, we're becoming more mainstream. Let's be honest.
I mean,
Absolutely.
it wasn't Hololive just on the freaking billboard for the Dodgers game the other day for
yeah,
singing out to the ball game.
Well, my point is, they're on Times Square. They're in the ball games. It's not like they aren't popular and they have their own thing, but they're not mainstream yet. Let's be honest. Not every Tom, not every Tom, Dick, and Harry knows about us. They're starting to, but it's a whole thing. Well, honestly, I think that shows more of the cultural weirdness, if that makes sense. The entertainment culture is weird.
Yeah. I get people who sit there and go like, why are all VTubers fucking furries? And I was like, I don't really consider myself full furry.
I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry.
You're wearing a shark costume right now.
The only reason why I like the only reason why I even have
it's a little hoodie though. It's like a onesie.
The only reason why I actually, all right, this is actually a pretty funny story behind this, all right? So one time on stream, my mom started talking about like old moments that we had when I was a baby, and one of them is when she got me, you guessed it, a shark onesie. So there was a picture of me as a baby in a shark onesie. One of my fans liked that idea, and then they drew this.
Oh.
It's adorable.
That's
I love
fair.
it.
But I'm not a furry. Like I'm not really into that kind of stuff. I'm just Turbo Wave. I'm just me. Like I don't really consider myself a furry at all. I don't like. I'm not into that whole anthropomorphic thing.
Someone
after that comment though, that's when I got my furry model.
Everyone quit. Everyone quit.
Now you can turn me furry.
Let's go.
Everyone quick. Draw Turbo as a furry. We need his persona now.
Fuck you. No,
a shark boy.
A shark boy furry.
Let's go.
You know what? We don't have enough. You know what? I'm just gonna say this now. We don't have enough shark VTubers. There's only one ginormously popular one, and that's the only one I know so far.
I'm not a furry.
There's
a lot of like shark.
Question. Question. Does an imp count as a furry?
No.
Imp?
Yeah.
I mean, you have hooves, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you have a hooves and you have a tail.
Okay.
I mean,
Got
are
horns.
you like you're an imp, but are you like part goat imp or
No.
you know?
Do you have any
fur on your body?
Do you have any anthropomorphic characteristics?
Besides
Look at the ears.
his hooves, he has hooves. He
He's got
doesn't have
hooves. He's got cat ears, or he's got the tail.
Mhm.
He does have the one mismatched arm.
But like, okay, so that's the thing though, because there are like yokais and onis and devil types. So feet. They look like hairpins.
Like,
Yeah,
why
like
are you
a-
standing on her ears?
Why not?
You like my hairpins?
They look
Apparently
cute.
Ella's got.
They
apparently Ella's
match my color.
Ella's got new piercings. Look at that. It's just, look at her new ear piercings.
They match my eyes.
Nice.
So like that's the thing though. That's another question though. Do these types of characters and VTubers count as in the furry trope?
I don't think so.
Because
Well,
they're like devil or demon types.
Yes.
You know?
Well, I think Project Melody actually had a pretty apt scale, as she says straight up she does not do the furry thing, but she did not have a problem with like cat ears and tails and that kind of stuff.
Right. I always thought they were Neko or Nico.
Well, oh yeah, I mean Neko is Nihongo or for cat, so it stands to reason.
Yeah.
So,
I thought that furry meant full body fur, whereas non-furry is skin.
That's what I
with
thought,
just
too.
ears
Yeah,
and
that
tail
is.
likeness.
actually,
Yeah, that's generally what most people consider to be a furry, but I think there actually is like a scale of like that goes to that realm.
actually,
Yeah.
there is. I'm gonna be honest.
Mhm.
But are you guys ready for one of the last topics of the night?
Yeah.
Wow.
If not the last
Hey.
topic of the night, because I'm honestly dying of tiredness. I'm gonna be honest. So my question to you is: out of all the VTubers you've seen and all the concepts, which one do you think you should? Which one you wish you thought of first?
I would have to go with the android motif.
That's fair.
I'd like to say the retro wave motif.
Okay. Ellen,
I don't watch enough VTubers.
like the like which one do you think your concept do you think you wish you came up with first? I feel like you said the twin motif. What was it?
Oh no, we did come up with that first.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. We released our twins a year and a half before the other twins came out. The Hellhound twins came out.
Oh, let's go, Bao Bao.
Yeah. So yeah, that concept I can't say. I wish I came up with it first because I did. It's just
Yeah.
that the other party didn't keep to the structure and it fell apart.
Ah, funsies.
Yeah. Other than that, now that it's like years from the first VTuber into now,
Mm-hmm.
new ideas isn't really like
A thing.
it's very hard to come by because a lot of us recycle them to refresh or freshen up our own channels. I mean, like sometimes I'll go without doing community game day with the community and stuff because it seems like it's kind of like worn itself out and not as many people show up. So I'll put it on the back burner and I'll do something else for a little bit and then I'll bring it back when I feel like, okay, there's more people around. Let's do this. Let's make it a thing.
Understandable. That's a fair point. I'm gonna be honest. I really kind of wish I did the whole Tom and Jerry thing. You know, the Tom and Jerry thing I had idea, but I just really didn't want to do the yaoi. I really feared the yaoi I'd get of me and my brother.
What Tom and Jerry?
My original idea for being a VTuber was be a mouse VTuber and have my brother be a cat VTuber and us be like a Tom and Jerry duo.
Aw, that would have been cute.
I was afraid of the yaoi.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you know what? That's one thing about content creation is you can't be afraid of things like that. Like, that's one of the things that
Yeah.
the person who wanted to do the twin thing with me is they were afraid of the whole incestual art and stuff. But I was like, you know what? It's gonna happen. It happens. But at
Yeah.
least it puts us out there more.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not afraid of it anymore, but at the beginning I definitely was.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't
You
care.
were
Draw
just
me
a
in anything.
baby.
Yeah, at this point, I don't care. Draw me in anything.
Yeah. It doesn't define you. what other people do with your character doesn't define you.
Unless you enjoy
So
it, in
if
which
you
case.
see something, yeah, if you see something you like, hell yeah, put it out there, add to it, make it a thing. But if it's something you don't like, you don't have to let it define you.
That's fair. Well, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Ray, your thoughts?
For the fuck? What are you doing
I
over
was
there?
thinking.
You must be thinking hard.
Just
Yeah,
a big
I was.
sigh. That was a big sigh.
Oh my gosh. I want that clipped. Can someone clip that? That's amazing. Just thinking hard. You just see plays a fucking courthouse sound. Are you kidding me? Oh,
What? Oh,
Turbo gone. Holy shit.
uh,
Oh, no.
I meant to
Beck.
press the deafen button. I meant to press the deafen button, but I didn't. I don't know why.
This
Oh,
man be disappearing on us. I
damn.
can't believe it.
Listen, I was doing the clip, all right.
That's fair.
I want to see the rest of your skirt styling. Show me.
Oh, wait, you can
Oh.
see it. Oh, wait, no, you
No, I
can't.
can't.
There you go.
Wait, go up a little more.
so everyone can see.
Oh, look at your nylons. They're pinstriped. Oh, that's so cute. Everybody's got pinstripe nylons.
Oh my god. Hey, Trash, how's it going? Well, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I'm almost out of I'm almost out of topics. So unless you guys got more, I'm kind of out.
You had oh shit, sorry. I forget that
Oh.
where I'm at.
Yeah,
You guys wanted some blue, right?
everyone wants that.
I was gonna
let's go.
scroll up to your topics. You had like 10 of them, so I'm
Yeah, we
surprised
went through a lot of
so
them.
fast.
We went through them pretty quickly.
Wow.
You'd
Right
be
clip
surprised.
made.
Thank
Right
you.
clip
Well,
made.
Oh, you do still have the last one to do.
Oh yeah.
What's
Do you
the
guys
last
have any
one?
plans for this year, actually? Or do you have any plans throughout the rest of this year, basically? Any plans coming up or anything else like that you want to share? What to say?
No, I do not have any plans
Do
whatsoever.
you want to share something? Hmm?
What?
Do you have anything to share? Anything
I,
you're,
the
anything
only
you're
thing that I've
planning
been,
on?
the only thing I ever plan on is October.
Why?
Every October, I like to do like a list of specific games and try to play through them for October. I know that Fox he does a really great job of doing marathon gaming where he'll play a full game in one sitting. But I can't do that. But I do have a list of games that I do want to play for October.
I'm gonna
And
be
they're
honest.
usually all spooky.
The only thing I do for October is I have to plan a birthday stream.
I do have something planned for November, but it's
'Cause
not
I've-
related to my streaming.
Yeah,
career. It's actually,
yeah, October is my birthday, so I have to plan a birthday stream each time that month.
yay. I'm
But
planning on going.
why do you look so defeated? You should be happy to do that.
I'm
It should be
fine
an
with
exciting
that, but
thing.
it's one of those things of, oh god, I'm growing older. Heal me. Again.
What are you trying to get at anyway? What are you getting up close with me and asking me what the hell? I am so puppy brained right now. I have no idea what you're getting at.
I don't like growing older. Who
Oh, I don't
wants
want to hear anything about that.
That's fair.
I'm super old.
You're not that old.
Yeah, my youngest just celebrated his 18th birthday.
That's fair. I mean, what else am I gonna add to that? What are you gonna add to that? Oh, that's great. You know, you're still as young as Raids. No, you're old as shit. Fucking, I called it. You're so close to the grave. What the hell? You know, my job is making tombstones, and soon I'll make one of you.
Oh gosh.
Damn.
What about,
That'd be
what do you want me to
pretty.
say?
Put flowers on it.
Actually, I got to work on a Cardinals, like, Hall of Famer the other day. That was kind of cool.
But yeah, in October or November, I'm planning on a trip to the UK where I'll meet up with one of my streamer friends who lives there, so we can hang out.
So you
and
can
probably
smash?
do a collab.
Ooh, Pog.
He's not saying no. He's
Sigh.
not saying no. He's not saying no. Clip it, everybody. Clip it. I want it. He's doing that smash. Fucking do it. Fucking do it. He's not saying no. That's not a
Sai.
no. What?
Sai. He is way older than me.
You may be
Okay,
a Discord kid. Well, come on.
If you call me a Discord
if,
kid one more
if you're
time,
an
I will...
adult, if you're a consenting adult, and they're a consenting adult,
Don't support
So?
this, Ella. Don't support this.
I'm just saying.
What the fuck are you doing?
You're not saying no. Just give me a no and I'll say no. Okay.
No.
You're not going to
Absolutely
trash.
There you go.
not.
Thank you.
There
That's
you
all we
go.
wanted. You just didn't say no. You just didn't say no, mate. You just didn't say no.
Are you incapable of restraining?
I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna play this. I'm just gonna play this for you, in particular, Sai.
Are you incapable of restraining yourself, or do you take pride in being an insufferable know-it-all?
Yes.
Wait, where's my? I swear, I need to have a bind for my Travis Scott sound effect. Honestly,
Oh my gosh.
I need to have a bind for this. Actually, hang on a minute. Let me just do something real quick. Add keybind.
This man's doing it live on stream.
Yeah, it works. Okay, we're good.
Oh my gosh. But no, does anyone else have any other topics that we should talk about? Because I am coming out.
I think the only thing that I want to mention on this topic is like the only thing I'm working on is trying to find a new VTuber model artist so I can do
Oh,
my
I can help you with
penguin
that.
form.
Oh yeah, Sai, I need help in this front too because.
But also
I'm a bit-
get
I'm
money
getting a bit
together
tired.
for it because I'm bitch crap poor. Okay. So poor.
Okay,
I have so many debts.
I can help.
I have somebody specific I want to do it. I just don't have the money for it.
I mean, I have someone cheaper who's doing a thing I cannot talk about because of contractual reasons.
That's fine.
Contractual reasons.
Yes.
Get it.
Anyway.
Anyway.
But that's the only thing. Like now I have I got the design released, even though like the design the artist helped me the design, like the artist who did the design paper left out a few details, so now I'm having to redraw it.
Fun.
So I can get the details in, but I did have the design now, and now I'm doing art of it and everything. I just need to get the model done.
That's fair. What about you, Ray?
Yeah.
I actually was or my affiliate anniversary is coming up next month as well as my birthday, and I've had a couple of
Happy
things
birthday,
cooking
Kat.
the last couple of months. Thank you all. But and one of them is a MMD that I recorded in VR chat that has been edited, and I will be releasing it next month as part of
Nice.
my birthday / affiliate anniversary.
Nice.
Yay!
What about
I
you?
look
What about you, Turbo?
What about what?
What about? Do you have anything planned for this year or anything
already
coming
told-
up?
I already told you. I
about
already told you it.
November.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that yeah. Still gonna smash.
And then I did put a application into the shoujo,
No, oh, I did too.
but I don't expect anything from it. Yeah, I don't. At least
don't
it
wanna
gave
go
me
big,
something
honestly.
to do for a short.
I'm gonna be honest.
Minute.
I don't want to join a company.
I don't want to join a company either.
I'd rather
If
start
I
one.
do, I do. But if I don't, I don't. It's
Uh,
more like the experience of putting something in.
Fair.
You know?
For me, it's just I
And
don't
enroll
like-
the dice.
For me, I don't care
Yeah,
if I
no,
get it or
roll
anything
the
else
dice.
like that. For me, it's just I don't find big corporations to be the best, and I'd rather just start my own.
I don't trust them.
Fair.
Yeah.
I just don't
I
trust
don't
them.
trust small corporations either. You see some
No.
of these VTube corporations. it's
Well,
just-
I gotta be honest.
oh
yeah.
my gosh.
After,
Like, I knew a
after
guy who-
yesterday, I really don't trust corporations because 2 lines of code literally
Yeah.
turned what should have been a regular
Yeah.
day into overtime just to
Yeah.
fix it.
Oh god. Like
That's insanity.
what happened was I knew a guy who joined like 6 different companies and left them all, and then joined another one afterward because he just I don't know he wanted the stability a company gave him, but I'm like, dude, that's Sorry, but
Like,
no.
It's not
Um,
stability if you keep having
eh,
to leave them.
Yeah, I know.
I'd say that's about as stable as a freaking sheet of ice that's cracking.
It's stable as a grenade, mate. Stable as a grenade. But honestly, yeah, that's just the one thing that's like, ugh, why?
Well, out of the current corporate, like big corpo VTubers, I think Hololive is like clear and above the best. But Phase Connect is probably the next best business-wise, but they're not quite as well known as VShojo.
Yep.
And VShojo is the clear number 3.
Yeah.
Where
Ethics-wise.
they like, to be honest, I do know some of the internal or workings, and I'll refrain from mentioning those on the stream because that's already been hashed over and over again. But I still think
he knows
Yeah, I
VShojo's
still-
insides.
But they are not the worst, believe it or not. They are far from the worst. That is clearly Kuro-sanji.
Kuro-sanji, Wachter, all that shit.
Niji-sanji?
Niji-sanji, yeah.
Yep. That's why I call them Kuro-sanji. They're a black company.
Gotcha.
Well, yeah. Yeah. What else is there?
Oh, I have a topic. Okay,
What is it?
so I watched this video. I watched this one artist who does topics, and usually it orientates around art and stuff. Well, this one thing that they brought up, I'm not gonna give the details because it's a very like hot, controversial thing.
No, say
But
it. This is
the
literally
main
hot
thing-
takes. Go.
Okay, so the main thing was that this group was called Lolly. What was it? Lolly something. But they're basically they were sexualizing children VTuber models.
Oh, sweet. Sit up. Let's go. That is the worst song to play. Is that she says
Oh
that?
my god.
So,
Okay,
so
what was okay? Let me get the Let me see if I can find it because I can't remember because they changed the group name. Was it? It's a okay, so it's a lolly VTuber group that sexualized their lolly models, and they were obviously they weren't the lolly models where they were adults with a petite figure. They were literally children models. Okay? And somebody called them out on it. They gave their opinion on it. They did not state the group's name or anything like that. They made it completely like transparent that this is not their kind of thing, but they didn't name drop or anything, which was pretty cool of them. Well, this group found out and they used the system to get her Twitter taken down and tried to get her partnership taken away through Twitch. So the question is do you think the system of reporting is flawed to the point that people are taking advantage of it?
I will say absolutely because I have seen it really rampantly abused.
yes.
Not just on Twitter, not just on Twitch, but YouTube and other platforms too.
I'm gonna
And
be
a lot of
honest.
these,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
well, I could go on a long rant about this, but it's not just the reporting systems, but DMCA claims as well are being badly abused, especially on YouTube.
I mean, I will be
because
honest.
you
I've
don't
been
have
hit with a lot of those.
And the big problem is, like, with all these reports, is you don't have to put any skin in the game to prove what you're claiming. Like, you just put the report in, and you get enough of it, then automated reports kick in, and the damage is done, even if they reverse it later.
Right?
Especially like, and the DMCA claims, especially, you get enough of those, and your channel gets struck out. And if you get so many of them, like, or within a certain time period, your channel goes bye bye. Kyo, I think, was almost hit with that because of Niji-sanji. So, but other people has happened to as well. Because
I think the closest person I know of is Skya with YouTube. Wasn't
Yeah,
didn't
Skya,
Skya
yeah.
go through a thing? Yeah.
This guy got murked on YouTube.
Yeah, and she knows exactly what initiated that, but you I'm 100% convinced there is not a single human at all in YouTube's appeal process. I think it is 100% automated.
Automated, yeah.
I'm gonna be
And,
honest.
and that's the biggest flaw too. That's
Yeah.
the biggest flaw.
Oh yeah, they'll swear up and down they have humans involved, but the statistics just does not support it. They have billions of channels that they have to moderate or these reports for. There is no way they're going to have human involvement or until it's like at a certain level, and they're going to build their systems by default judgments where it doesn't make it to a human because they want to minimize the workload.
And Twitch is sliding into that same instance because certain VTubers as well as streamers are dealing with bans and reports that are clearly not correct, especially since another thing that coincides with what I talked about is that there is quite a few reports that went through on VTubers and streamers, and the alleged allegation that they did was minors risk. They did something to risk minors, even though they had all the flags on their like I have all the flags on my Twitch channel.
Well, the thing that really makes me mad about Twitch's reporting system in particular was, or a few months, like aside from all these rule changes that seem to coincide with, or the certain bigger like regular streamers doing something pretty stupid. Like it seems to always hit VTubers harder. Well, like this VR chat rule change, it would have made sense if they would have just treated everyone equally and have a uniform rule that applies equally to everyone. The problem is, we know VTubers are getting scrutinized further because, well, yes, we're 2D, we're considered animated.
Do you know why?
As they think we kill the kids more.
No, it's not even just that. It's the fact most of the people who run Twitch are usually Western people, like who work at the server farms. And let's be honest, a lot of Western culture just doesn't like anime, where VTubers usually originated.
Well,
and especially the big companies don't like it either, so they eventually go after you more. You know why? Because let's be honest, it's just selling better. Let's be honest, VTubers were on a Dodgers game. Manga outsold most of the American comic industry. Most people are talking about what anime they watch instead of what movies they watch or what TV shows they watch. Hell, I've heard more people be more excited about the new Jujutsu Kaisen seasons than I have anything about like any Western TV show. So my whole thing is this: when it comes to that, I think the reason we get more hate is because the people running this stuff and the people who are like running movies and all this stuff hate us because we're doing more. We're actually giving more people what they want than they are actually. That's my hot take.
There's probably a lot of truth to it. Yep, and that's part of why I think it's bullcrap. Is YouTube, even though they are crappy, they seem to have a more uniform, on average, or enforcement of the rules. Where Twitch always seems to try to bail out their top earners by changing the rules.
Yep. Yes, I agree. There's favoritism for sure.
But
there's a little bit of favoritism, I think, in YouTube too, because it took them a long time to go after you know who.
Yeah.
Yep.
And finally they did, but it was like a slap on the wrist. I don't know if they did anymore though. I haven't kept up with it recently, but
I've tried to steer clear of that particular content creator because their reputation is copyright claim.
Absolutely.
Which one are you guys talking about? There's a lot of them.
They got 3 S's in their name.
That
do I even need? Do I have to be the only one?
Can someone
Are we just treating her like Sniper Wolf at the not Sniper Wolf, like Voldemort at this point?
Yeah.
The one who must not be named.
Sniper
Wolf?
Because there's a very real possibility she might actually try to copyright claim it just because her name was mentioned. Like, she is known for doing that.
You know
well,
what?
recently she actually didn't. One of her team or something did. Something happened. Like somebody did and it was funny because she has so many videos on YouTube reporting what she did, how bad she's gotten, stuff like that. And then this other guy on this other channel did the same thing, and he got striked, and he thought that she striked him, but it actually was a team member that did it.
So wait, Sniper Wolf did this?
No, Sniper Wolf didn't.
Oh.
Her moderators.
Her moderators did it.
But the
so then
problem
she got
is,
backlash on it.
And the problem
Yeah.
is, she didn't really say anything to the moderator that did it.
Hmm.
That makes sense.
So it was a by proxy endorsement.
Right. But like she's done it so many times, how can you blame the guy for doing it, you know?
That's fair. I'm gonna be
Like,
honest. When it
I mean,
comes when it comes to her, she's just the worst. But honestly, I could name like 4 of the YouTubers worse than her.
Oh yeah.
Like I could name the Bugsters as one, which we all know about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh, just recently I watched a video of, I don't even know who they were because they're these streamers and they were doing like a prank that was just horrendously disgusting. The prank is they would ask you what was your worst traumatic thing that happened in your life, and while you start talking about it, they sit there and say womp womp. They interrupt you by saying womp womp, as if your traumatic instant didn't mean anything. And what happened was interesting though. The person's partner saw it, heard of it and saw it, found out that they were still doing their stream, found them, and walked up to him as if he was just another bystander, and they were going to ask him the question, and he goes, "Don't shake my hand. You want to know what? I'm not going to tell you my most traumatic situation in my life, but I'm gonna show you what yours is." And he smacked the phone out of their hand and then said, "Womp womp, bitch."
wow.
It was amazing. And then they tried to run after him. He went into a GameStop in the mall. They were at the mall. And he's all like, they're yelling at him, "I'm gonna kick your butt, brr, 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 brr." And he's all like, "Yeah, well, come on, just get out of here. You're not wanted, blah, blah, blah." You know, just shit talking them to the point where they're like, "I'm gonna kick your butt." And then they throw a game at him and run away. These
Wow.
streamers are so dumb.
God,
Oh my god. You know, I guess. Oh god, I can talk about problem streamers all
What
day
has-
long.
Yeah, what has gotten, what the question is what has society gotten to the point where this is actually considered content? I mean, is it the younger generations thinking this is entertainment?
You know what they do? You know why? You know why? Because they're kids. They don't know. They just see.
Yeah,
See
they-
somebody get hit and they think it's funny?
Let's be honest.
And usually streamers need to stop.
When
That's all I can say.
it comes to these types of streams, they're literal kids watching it because, let's be honest, kids like slapstick. That's all that is.
Yeah, like when
people
you're
try-
a baby, when you're a baby and your dad hits his own face, you laugh at it.
Yeah, let's
They
be
never
let's,
grew out of that
Well,
instance.
let's be honest.
Well-
Kids nowadays are raised with fucking ads and stuff thrown in their face and are watching YouTube and whatever else they can find. So what's gonna be more interesting? A guy's doing a prank that, you know, is like throwing shit at people or just doing random stuff or just slapstick? Or one thing or another. It just happens. That's what people find funny when they're younger. Like, I'm pretty sure when you were younger, you did some really stupid shit. That's just how you grow up, unfortunately. I don't think that ever changes because everyone's just dumb. Especially when they're kids.
I honestly think nuisance streamers are about
Yes.
to get a huge reality check because what was that one that basically got or deported from Japan? He went somewhere else and got straight up arrested when he
Johnny-
started trying to do the same
Yeah,
thing.
Johnny Somali went to Johnny Somali went to Israel and got arrested because he did some really bad shit.
Wow.
Yeah, that
I
happened.
gotta look that up
That
when I get a
happened.
chance.
I'll send you
wanna see
videos on
that.
this. I will send you videos on this.
Oh yeah, it's very well
It is
documented.
Very well documented. It
Nice.
is one of the worst things. It was so dumb. But
Yeah, that's what I think nuisance streamers are about to get their reality check because people are getting tired of their bull crap.
I think
It
they're
seems
going to
scam artists are too.
Don't get me started
Yeah.
on scam artists. Check out the Hoax Hotel. Fantastic
That
channel.
could be sleepy 100%. But besides the point, when it comes to nuisance streamers, I just think they're really, really dumb. Like, their content is just dumb, and I honestly think if it gets banned, probably a good thing. But that's the
even
whole
call
problem.
it content. There's no substance to it.
There's no substance, it's just dumb.
Mhm.
That's usually what
It's
it
just
is.
pure-
But the other thing that seems to become lacking is content where people were doing selfless acts, because now they're
Yeah.
just doing fake selfless acts.
They're gonna, that's gonna be faked, just like regular vlogs. Like, things are gonna be faked. Hell, there are people who go out and fake
It's
like
kinda sad,
renovation.
though.
There are people that go out and fake renovations like being made by hand. Like, you're gonna get fake shit all the time. Just
Oh yeah, it's seeped into everything. Even the whole fake at-home wife who makes everything from scratch because her children deserve it.
Oh god, and the one that was picking strawberries, but they were picking it off a tree, not realizing it doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
Like,
crazy.
I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest. People are gonna fake shit. It just happens. Just call it out.
But it's just, I think it's sadder when they fake selfless,
yeah.
selfless acts, though.
Because like, what kind of a what kind of a human are you to like to do such a thing?
Yeah, I know. It's dumb.
And then when you actually do something that's legitimately selfless and you make headlines like Mr. Beast or building houses, the people are calling him a colonizer for that. Like what? Like this is inverted here.
It's just dumb.
To put it like this, people.
I have two more topics.
One thing
I
I
have time for 'em.
We could do one more.
One more? Okay.
Yeah, one more.
Which one though? Because they're both pretty juicy.
You know what? Just say one of the topics that you think is the best, since it's your topics. If you want, you can come back next. If you want, you can come back next time, and we can do another one.
Yeah. Okay, so I think the most juiciest one is the new JoJo Siwa album art thing. What is it called? Anyway, they stole it from Tool.
I have no idea what that is. You're gonna have to explain in heavy detail.
Okay, so she came out with a new album. And when artists come out with music artists come out with new albums, they have an art cover or a cover for the album.
Yeah.
JoJo Siwa's new album is based off of like, I don't know, construction or something. I don't fucking know. But she literally ripped the band Tool's album cover.
Oh, like one for one?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
One for one.
You
Oh, here, let me see if I can get you a picture. Let me see again.
Yeah. Because I can show that in stream.
What?
Look at Ellis. That'd be like legal trouble if you just copy someone else's album photo.
Yeah, that's copyright.
That's copyright right there. That'll get you legal trouble.
Okay, and then
I mean that's something Adobe nearly dealt with when they tried to do their whole like, hey, we own all your shit now. They would have had so much legal trouble with that.
While she's getting the pictures, minor rant for me. EULA complexity. Why is it so fucking complicated? Just simplify it so we can understand it.
Wait,
and don't force us to agree to it to use a product we paid for. Sorry, I've gotten really mad with TOSs lately.
That's fine. I gotta do that thing real quick.
Oh God.
So you can tell which one's JoJo's. It's the one on the left, and then Tools is the one on the right.
Now,
it's like their brand.
Give me a second.
I do have to ask out of genuine curiosity. What exactly is the Tools album like implying? Because I have like a bit of a guess as to what it's implying, but.
Well, I mean, like this is something not based upon the album. It's based upon the band's name. They're Tool.
Oh yeah.
And you get it, Tool.
I thought
and
it was supposed to be like a representation
Tool.
of like being either one, a literal physical tool, or two, being a
used
See, they're an
aspect.
older band, so that context of the word actually hadn't been started up yet.
Okay. So
the
they're
context of the
tools.
the context of the word was more like a member of the member of the body. Tool, get it?
Okay.
That's why the tool has been shaped in that way.
Yeah.
And it's phrases like "quit being a tool."
Mm-hmm. And then JoJo Siwa is like, I made this. Oh my God, girl, please. She's getting so unhinged.
First she defends the what's her name again? Colleen Ballinger. First she tries to defend Colleen Ballinger. Now this.
No, the thing is like her very first song was a ripoff of a song that was already published, which, by the way, Britney Spears tried to steal as well.
Damn.
Yep. Crazy.
Do we just? Are we just? Is creativity not existent anymore? Like it's just like. Is creativity just no longer existent?
So creativity does exist. The problem is this: creativity exists, but nothing is original. Nothing's original.
Okay.
The reason is because everything up until this point, if you count all of human history, has probably been read about at least once. You take ideas from everything else and then mix them into your own ideas. They become
I honestly
by
believe
take
JoJo could have done better. She could have gone through the construction route, and instead of using that, she could have just put a picture of the drill with her name on it, because she is a screw up.
I mean, you could. I'm gonna be honest. If you wanted to capture the same effect, just put like a power drill and have it going into a rock. Like legit,
and
you
then
could
put
do
JoJo's
some.
name on the rock.
Yeah.
Or an impact driver cracking something because like she's making people mad.
Like,
Well, that's actually already taken by a band.
But my problem is this: everything is so like everyone can steal from basically everything in a weird way, considering everything's been done already.
Well,
But she is blatantly doing it to the point that it's one by one, and it's horrendous.
The one by ones are what piss everybody off. When you like say like Warframe and Destiny are kind of similar, but they're not the same. You know, you can change it up, but have similar premises. You know, you just have to be a little bit more unique about how you do it, and the uniqueness comes from what you use to add to everything. Like, one of my favorite things is hack and slashing games, and one of my favorites is Dynasty Warriors. It brings history and then brings it with an anime, basically, so it makes it interesting. You know that you can mix things,
it's
but
so much
it's
fun.
been done before. You know.
And I think this kind of ties into AI use a little bit as well, which again goes back to the EULAs and TOS say, hey, we have a right to your stuff, whether you like it or not, to train our AI.
No.
Like a lot of this stuff is being fed into AI by these terms of service, which is why I don't want to agree to it anymore. Because starting to read this stuff, it's scary. They try to take rights to everything you do in whereas like Photoshop. You know, why would I do all this hard work of creating original art pieces if they're just going to yoink it from my cloud drive, put it in their AI to train it, and then just generate some random crap based on it? Like, why would we want to do that?
Yeah, it's not great.
I mean, it's derivative garbage is what this is starting to become. All this stuff has been used or in the past.
Yep.
100% get that. But how you use it still has creative function. This is just clearly like a copy pasta. Like there's no original use of it.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I fully agree. Yeah, what's the second topic? We'll do that with the last one and then call it the final one.
It's pretty short. I mean, it was kind of like with the other one. There is recently like two different streamers, but I'm gonna talk about the one. This one YouTuber has been doing like strange and really crazy like things that were like unhinged. She pretended to be a hobo to get like people to react to her, and then there was also she tried to do this she tried to say it was a social experiment, but she tried to basically steal people's kids.
Wait, what?
She was telling kids that she had candy in her van and she was gonna steal the kids, and then she was all like, "Oh no, it's gonna be a social experiment. We're gonna tell their parents, how bad it is, and blah blah blah." And then recently, she crashed her car into a Popeye's chicken and ran off. She's like, "I can't afford this. I can't get in trouble for this." And like, she asked the person who was recording her for a ride.
What the?
Right. I was like, how is this person still on YouTube? How is this person still doing these horrendous things?
Oh god, why? That's so dumb. You realize
my brain hurts.
She told a woman she was gonna pay her money if she jumped into this lake, and this lake is a really horrible lake. 11 people drowned in this lake.
Wasn't that bitch? I know the bitch you talking
and
about.
the woman ended up in the lake. She ended up almost drowning. A fire department got called. She did get rescued. And then while she was streaming, a person in her stream was all like, "Oh, we know where she is. She did a TikTok to let us all know she's okay." And then she's all like, "Maybe I should go talk to her. Do you think if I talk to her, I could get her to she was doing it for content, not because she was concerned about the woman. Like, what the fuck? How is she still streaming?
My thing is, why is
People
that?
like that do
why
not
is,
need to be making content.
also, why
Like
is
they
that?
just don't.
Why is that Popeye's not sued her yet?
Right. Well, I mean, it's a recent thing, so I don't know what the fallout of it is yet.
Oh,
But
I
like,
hate-
obviously, it's out. There's proof that she did it.
Oh my gosh.
I can guarantee there's definitely going to be at least a state level prosecution on that because that is
Probably.
endangering people, especially
Very
when you're
much
starting
so.
to deal with parents' kids. Oh hell no!
Right. I don't
But
know if the
it-
Popeyes was open at the time or not because the
Doesn't
lights and
matter.
everything were
It
off.
doesn't matter.
But still, how
that's
is this
property
girl
damage.
still doing shit
Yeah.
like this?
I gotta
Well,
be
I
honest. Ugh.
just on the surface level, I can think of at least 3 crimes right there. Like one, breaking and
Abduction,
entering,
breaking and entering,
destruction of property.
attempted
and
murder if anyone was
3,
in there.
Well, but even without knowing that for sure, we saw a destruction of property, breaking and entering, and now or fleeing the scene of an accident.
No, no. Considering
And she's all like, I can't get in trouble for this.
Didn't she push that woman in? Wasn't that a thing? She actually pushed her in?
No.
Attempted
She
murder.
told the woman that she was gonna get naked for her, and they were gonna go skinny dipping together. She's like, you jump in first, and I'll jump in next. And then the woman tried to yell, I can't swim, but then she like ran away after she heard that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
attempted murder.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that bitch deserved to go to jail. Holy shit. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
and then the only thing on the stream when she was like thinking about going to reach out for her, she stopped herself and she goes, "Oh, what if I reach out to her and she tries to sue me or something?" That stopped you? You should be saying sorry, lady. What the fuck?
Like at that point, not going back is going to result in a lawsuit because like
Right.
the evidence is online at this point. It's like you're
like-
advertising your crime.
Basically.
Why?
I would, and this is okay. And then the thing is this person live streams, like she does YouTube videos, which I do not understand how YouTube has not taken her down yet. Maybe they have, and that's just old news. The main thing is she is a kick streamer.
Let's be honest, Kick is where you go to do crimes. Let's be honest,
Kick,
yeah. Kick is, Kick is where you go to view yourself doing crimes. Let's be honest, that's where you do that. You know why? Because
Yeah,
it's
I-
allowed
And,
there.
like-
And you know who else is allowed
Yeah.
there? Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's so dumb. Kick is like
The thing is like,
Everyone-
I think what Kick is trying to do, and I think I've heard this concept before, is Kick is trying to let people go rampant, get the views, get people to come over because they can see stuff that they can't see anywhere else, get that money, and then buy out the others. So that way, and then maybe then they'll probably change how they're doing things. But until then, they're just unhinged
you know
because
the,
I'm pretty sure they have a plan. There's a bigger plan.
You know what? You know what? I don't think they have a plan. I think they just want people. They want the attention. They keep their platform relevant. And let's be honest, the way they were doing it wasn't keeping it relevant. And the problem is this: Kick as a platform is now basically got the reputation. If you go there just to do whatever you want, like crimes, you do that. You know. The problem is this: when it comes to Kick, everyone was hoping it'd be an alternative to Twitch. They were hoping it'd be an alternative to YouTube. The problem is, it is an alternative, but not a good one. And the
Nope.
problem is this: even if they get all the views they want, you're not gonna outbuy Twitch or YouTube. Like honestly, you're not gonna outbuy them.
Well, let's put it like this, right? Twitch and YouTube, like, they didn't just pop up. Like,
No.
they had years and years and years worth of users and such.
Well, YouTube actually started as a dating service.
Which is funny as
Exactly.
shit.
It's so cute.
It's amazing. It's but yeah,
I mean-
like YouTube's been around for like the
A long
longest
time.
while. And Twitch
Yep.
and Twitch, even if it's younger than YouTube, still has been around for a long while.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what, for a
And
while.
And they
It's only
kind of
been
go
around-
hand in hand. They kind of like go hand in hand, even though they're separate. They kind of go hand in hand. They really do.
Yep.
Exactly.
Well,
and
yeah,
what about
Kick is
how
that
long has
cousin
Kick
you
been
don't want near your house.
Yeah.
Exactly. And how long has Kick been around for? How long has Kick been around for
Super
again?
short, like
3
maybe a year.
years. I
Is
think
it?
it's
Wow,
been 3
I
years.
thought it was less.
Yeah, they've been around for a
Time
couple of
flies.
years, but
They've been
but
around for a couple
honestly,
of years. You're actually not getting
out of
some
all the competitors though,
Mhm.
I think all the competitors though that have a good shot at actually competing with YouTube and Twitch, it's gonna be Rumble because they're actually getting investment in their infrastructure. but they need time to cook.
Yeah.
But they're doing it the right way. Unlike Kick, who is relying on gambling revenue
Yes.
and basically leaving their platform completely unregulated, where Rumble does have rules, and if you screw up, they will take action.
Oh, and then another one I think I heard that Fansly is becoming like where you can go to live stream like more adult things. So like
I'm pretty sure you use that regularly.
no, actually I don't have one. I've never even touched it.
I didn't even know Fansly was a thing.
Well, from what I understand about both OnlyFans and Fansly, both of the platforms originally were meant to just be where you just share like tutorials and stuff. So basically, to be competitors to like YouTube and Twitch. That was their original intent. But we see what they morphed into.
Yeah.
So, and now OnlyFans can like separate themselves from that identity without collapsing.
Basically. I think the problem is when it comes to Kick and these other platforms, they have, like, when you begin, you have a reputation. Twitch got a reputation for allowing longer form content such as streams, like what we do all the time. YouTube had a thing for short videos, long videos, all that stuff. It had a thing for videos. Streams where you do Twitch, videos where you did YouTube, Twitter is where you go to complain about what's going on. Those had the things. Kick's reputation is, oh my gosh, I can go do crimes on the internet. Let's go.
Yeah, hang on. Let's put it like this. All right. Yeah, as you said, Twitch is more like reputation is on like streaming stuff. Like this is where like most of the streamers are, and this is where like almost everything is streamed. Even Amazon themselves are like supporting this kind of thing. And YouTube is what is like more known for their like short-term content, like videos and such.
Yep.
For example, 10 to 12 minute videos that famous people like Markiplier or Jacksepticeye used to make.
Exactly.
Before YouTube's stupid algorithm.
Yeah.
But yeah, like.
Yeah.
But with Kick,
that's a big
as you said,
hot take I feel. Sorry.
But no, that's all right. The thing is about Kick though is that it's actually 2 bits. One, they're trying to overthrow Twitch as the one with the streamers, which is a huge ambitious task. And 2, as Sai said, hey, I could do crimes on this channel.
Yeah.
Let's go.
When it comes to Kick and Twitch, as much as we give Twitch crap, I'd still rather be on Twitch than Kick.
Yeah, it's pretty much being with the lesser of the 2 evils.
Yeah. And if that's saying, that's saying something when Twitch is the lesser of 2 evils.
So, in your opinion, or in your hot take, how long do you think Kick will last?
Kick will last for a long time because, in my opinion, there wouldn't be content like that unless people really did want to see it. And let's be honest, people do want to see it. As much as we don't like to see it, people want to see that stuff. So as long as people want to see that stuff, that site will exist, even if it's in just small numbers. I don't think
it's kind of like Fansly. People are gonna want to see it.
I have a better. You have a better chance. I think we have a better chance at Twitch getting a bit of a renaissance, if I say, than Kick overthrowing it. You know why? Because the crimes and all that stuff not being taken down or being moderated has, I think, kind of damaged his image beyond repair to where everyone now thinks of, oh, Kick. Oh yeah, the place where you do crimes. When that happened, I think that stopped being the place to actually do anything. Because what investor, what ad guy is gonna want to put ads on a site that goes, "Oh my gosh, this man is speeding 100 miles an hour, is gonna kill someone"? No one's gonna want their brand attached to that.
You want to hear
this
something
chick just ran into a building.
Yeah. What's going on?
This reminds me of something really hilarious. All right. So I have this friend on. Me and him are streamers, and he wanted to do the migration to Kick, which he did. However, as Kick's reputation increased, he then decided to go back to Twitch,
Uh-huh.
and he literally did a whole stream explaining like what happened. And do you know what he titled? And do you know what he titled the stream?
What?
You're gonna love this, all right?
Mm-hmm.
I drove past 300 miles an hour just to be here.
Oh my god.
Wow. Yeah.
I drove 300 miles an hour just to be here.
Nice. I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to Kick, I did try streaming on it once. I will admit, I fully tried it. And I don't like it.
Nope, I did not like it at all.
I tried it and thought, hey, maybe it's cool. You know, Twitch
I also
Twitch
did
wasn't
try,
the greatest at that point. Like, I'm gonna be
I
honest,
tried that VTuber one too. Did you try
No.
the VTuber one?
I don't-
I
What
did.
VTuber one?
Don't like
so
it.
so
It's falling. It's not there anymore.
So the problem is this: the people that try to compete with Twitch had a good chance. Twitch was at its lowest. They could have actually done something, in my opinion. You know what they didn't do? The VTuber one was only catering to VTubers. They didn't have a large enough audience they could draw from. The Kick one, they ruined their thing via allowing everyone on without any regulations. What anyone and everyone wants is a Twitch platform run fairly and honestly, with a decent revenue cut, and other than that, some ads and all that other stuff to keep up with air, unfortunately. But they just want a Twitch that isn't shitty. But they were trying to do things that were shitty in a different
biased.
way. Biased. Let's be honest. You're not gonna make an entire platform about the VTuber stuff and have that blow up. You know why? Because it's just VTubers.
Yeah,
That's
like,
just
there's
it.
like
You're not as much as
It's only
like,
appealing to one kind of audience.
You're not gonna appeal to everybody. Like, YouTube doesn't appeal to just one audience. It appeals to people, everyone. Like, there's hardware videos about how to like screw in a tire on there. You're not gonna get that on a VTuber only area. You know why? Because VTubers don't cater to that. That's not the audience we
It
don't cater
also
to.
didn't help that they made deals.
Yes.
Or what are they calling them? No, not administrators. What are they called? You know, they're the people that they're supposed to represent them.
Community managers.
No, I think it's more like a mascot, but like there's no name for it.
Okay.
But like they went ahead and they made them their face and everything, but like, they didn't realize that they weren't actual VTubers. They were Twitter. the Twitter like they never planned
the
on
VTweeters.
debuting
Oh
the
my God.
VTweeters, yeah.
VTubers.
That they were V-tweeters, like half of them were V-tweeters, and then they scheduled their debut and never debuted.
I hate that. You know what the worst part is? This is like the one thing I do hate about VTweeters. Some of them actually have potential to be really good. They just don't put in the effort.
Yep.
Like, I know a VTweeter that had 44K on Twitter and had 3,000K on Twitch. Like, they streamed once and never streamed again. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Stream more.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much.
I think what it is like they probably ran into scuff or something, or they probably found out that what they were using couldn't handle the stream. You know, all the stuff that you deal with. You get past it. You figure out the way to fix it.
My setup is so ghettoed. This is so ghettoed.
Right. But these people are not smart enough to do that. They're either not smart enough to do it, or they're not confident enough to do it.
No,
so then after that one stream, they're
willing-
just like, oh
or
god, I'm
willing-
not doing that again.
Or
That was
willing
so
enough to
icky.
put in the time and the effort.
There's a difference.
Exactly.
They're
They
not-
want somebody
lazy.
to do it for them.
They're not dedicated. That's the difference. They're not dedicated.
It's not as easy as putting a meme in a social
Okay,
media.
to give everyone perspective of how not easy this is, for some of the games, like we play Remnant. Remnant is a game that cannot run on this computer along with my model because it will literally die. You know what I do? I turned my Steam Deck, the thing I usually use for gaming and all that stuff when I'm not on here. I put in my SD card. I put Windows on the SD card. I turned the entire computer into a streaming computer. And then, after all that's said and done, I have it running my model, I have it running all my streamer shit to where you guys don't even notice the difference. And while all of that's running, I am literally playing the game on my main computer. But the thing is, it took me 7 days to do all this stuff to figure it all out. It took me $75 to buy a dock for it, but other than the dock and that all stuff, it worked. But
Mhm.
also, another thing I've had to ghetto up. So for the second PC setup, I have to use a phone to capture my model because I can't use my camera either. Because one thing or another just won't work with this other thing. So you know what I did? I took my Switch charging cable and plugged it to my computer, plugged it to my phone so it can charge better while I'm streaming, so it can't die while I'm streaming. My setup is so ghetto, I feel like I need to take a photo of it and then send it in the Discord so everyone can see how ghetto this shit is.
Oh yeah, speaking of stream decks, I do have one. I do have a question for you. Which stream? I'm planning on getting a stream deck on sometime soon, and I'm wondering, what exactly do I? Well,
I
need?
took a
Is there
Steam
anything
Deck
else
or
besides
Stream
the
Deck?
Elgato?
A stream deck.
Stream Deck or Steam
Like, do you
Deck?
A stream one.
What,
He has
do you
a
have a s-
Steam Deck.
I have a Steam Deck. I have
think
both.
so, both.
I'm
I got
poor.
both.
Oh, okay, got both. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I got both. So what do you want this Stream Deck for?
Well, I'm in the same situation as you. My VTuber model can't run during the exact same time as a
Oh no,
as the game itself.
you would need
Or
a
do I need a
s-
Stream Deck? I need a Steam Deck for.
So I'm using the Steam Deck, considering it's like a portable PC, kind of like a handheld console type thing.
Well,
So I'm using that as like a budget streaming thing. It would be it's not easy to set up, but it works.
How did you manage to get $500 for that kind of thing?
I got it when it came out.
It's a job.
Yeah.
I have a job too, and it's not just editing for Psy.
Yay.
So for full context here, the Steam Deck actually is running a native copy of not Windows, but a Linux.
Linux.
You can get V2 Studio to run on Linux, believe it or not, because I've actually done it.
Yeah, I just wanted Windows on it just because I feel like Windows would just be a decent How about Windows on that system is okay, but one of the things that I got Windows for is because it would help connect to everybody else better, you know?
I do want to test that theory with you with my Linux install one
Dude,
day.
if you want to test it on Linux and tell me Linux is better, dude, I'll switch everything back to Linux. But right now, until I see that, I want something that works, and no Windows works right now.
It does just work for most things. There are certain things that it just doesn't work on yet.
That's fair.
Yet being the key word.
Yeah.
So, but Steam Deck has proved Linux will run most games because
it's also proved that the Steam Deck is able to fucking stream at a decent resolution with decent audio, and everything else like that. At pretty decent. Like I managed to, instead of spending another $1,000 to get another new computer, I spent, and I quote, $75 to get a dock. That's it. What would have taken me another $1,000 or $2,000 to get a new PC for streaming has now cost me $75 for that. So that's why I consider the Steam Deck a very good buy. But then again, this entire setup is so ghetto. It is not even. It's insane how ghetto this streaming setup is.
Well, to give a better context for the Steam Deck, I think, try running Cyberpunk on the Switch versus the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck can handle it. The Switch cannot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I'm out of topics. Do you guys have any last minute ones?
No, not on my end. No.
No.
Got anything else?
All right. Is anyone excited for GTA 6?
If you would have asked me a year ago, I would have said yes.
I'm
but
skeptical.
with the way gaming has been, I need to see more.
I want to see gameplay. I want to see at least an hour of gameplay, and then I'll say yes. Until then, no.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to see the marketing too, because their marketing is going to be very telling.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
remember how they marketed GTA 5?
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is a good topic.
What is?
Okay, so do you remember when they started doing VTuber awards?
Oh, are we going to talk about the whole Phillian Awards thing?
Yeah.
No, actually I wasn't.
Oh.
What are you gonna talk about?
Okay, so they did the VTuber awards, and then when they did the VTuber awards, there was that big scare that they're like, don't go in, don't nominate yourself and stuff. They're stealing your your models and blah blah blah. Okay.
Oh
Then
god,
now
those.
they
Oh, that
have,
one.
Yep. Now they have the like an underdog, a small that's what it is. Small VTuber awards.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who is doing that? Who is affiliate? Like, who is
I have no idea.
backing that?
Or I remember the one you're talking about. There were two different ones going on. There was or I think it was the VTuber Streamer Awards, which was being backed by an AI company.
Oh god,
and,
those guys. Oh god, I remember covering
Yeah.
those bitches.
Yeah, and that one's still a hotly debated topic.
Mm.
Oh god, like
Thank you,
like,
Lord.
and then there's Fillions Awards, which many people consider to be the organic VTuber awards, because that is VTuber run, and anyone involved in that basically is an organic VTuber, and Philly is just doing.
But honestly, with the whole controversy of what Fillion had done when it came to her model, do you think it's even gonna go as
Yes.
well as it did before?
You know why?
Yeah, I think it will, just simply because that's her personality is what really draws people to her, and let's be real, she
Hey,
breaks
Howard.
headsets routinely.
I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to
No,
no.
That's
when
not the con.
no,
The conflict is the fact that she
didn't pay
doesn't
her.
have the copyright to her model, and she's using it to
Yes.
sell merch.
Yes. So
Well-
when it comes to that, I'm gonna be honest. I think it's like, let's be honest. That's like one fuck up she's done. I will admit it's a pretty decently shitty fuck up. But compared to a lot of other things, I think that at least the awards ceremony she has is pretty decent compared to that one fuck up. I will agree. That's a big
Right.
fuck up. That's not something to just scoff at. She did.
It
technically
is a real big fuck up, especially if you
Yes.
have the ability and money to buy the headsets
Yes.
and everything. You're sitting there telling people how much you're spending on other things, and yet you cannot get a legit
copyright.
model of your own, non-copyright model.
I'm gonna be honest. At that point, just buy out the
It's like-
copyright. Just ask them what the copyright's worth to them and buy
Oh, they
out from them.
can't. That's the thing, because the
Well-
artist had already released a statement that if she allows her to buy the copyright, then everybody else who uses that model can't use the model anymore, and that's not fair to them.
No,
because
that's
the
fair.
way this person built these models was so that other people, like many people, can use them. And then,
Well,
not to mention the fact that she ripped the model from VR illegally to use it.
Well, okay, so for a little context here, the VR model I use was purchased off of it was a Booth PM,
Right,
and
the
those
same thing,
typically
which
go.
is Booth.
Yeah, they typically come with a set of rights that you are granted as a purchaser, and they will say there are certain things you cannot do with the model without negotiating with them first as a creator, and you can create content with them, or usually, though there was one that I couldn't. But they didn't mind pictures, but like streaming with it was a no-no at the time. They've actually updated their terms of service.
Right.
But making merch typically is one of those things to say, or talk with me first before you do this. Or
Right.
is
Or there's a
or-
cap. There's a money cap of how
Yeah.
much you're allowed to invest.
Yes.
But yeah, and that is or pretty standard when you're buying an off-the-shelf model, even when you customize it like I did with mine.
I'm gonna be honest.
Like
When it comes to the whole filling thing, in my opinion, she should have got something that just had the rights to it, or at least updated it. That's my whole thing. That would have avoided this entire controversy.
But that's the thing.
That's-
She never bought the copyright because she never bought the model.
Yeah.
She has no
yeah.
copyright for it.
Yep.
Yeah,
That-
which is why I think in this situation, when it comes to her VTuber awards, like there's going to be two different ways to look at this. Like from the fan point of view, I don't think that's really going to impact a whole lot of people in terms of how they view her entertainment.
Yeah.
But from a business perspective, that is going to be a huge impact to her because she's going to have to deal with the legal battle, the court cost,
Yeah, and
possible
also-
settlements.
She also has to change all the.
And she might even lose her model.
She's gonna lose a model. She's gotta get something new. My whole problem when it comes to Fillion with the whole thing is this: should have bought the thing, didn't buy the thing. Dumb. I will say this: the other thing she's doing isn't bad. Like the whole, award ceremony, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, that's
They-
it.
they
I
like
think
that's
that's a
the
good
whole
thing.
thing.
I think it's
But-
not initially like solely her idea. I think it was like a group effort with her managers and stuff.
I think it was, but the whole point about it is everyone didn't like the other VTuber studios because the other VTuber awards didn't really. Let's be honest, they weren't great. They didn't really capture anything VTuber wise, and they got people's names wrong and all this other stuff. This was a VTuber award made by VTubers. But when it came to the whole feeling thing, the whole thing that everyone's going out over is just a model. Motherfucker! Motherfucker.
I mean, my actual topic though, my actual topic was like small streamer VTuber awards. I like the concept and idea, and the fact that the rule is you can only nominate yourself or another person if they're less than 10,000
Yeah, that's fair.
followers.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit
And less than
different
100 or something.
Yeah, I think that's a different one from the one we were talking about that was AI driven.
Ray? You
Ray
good?
disappeared.
Welcome
back.
Yep, sorry, I had a minor fit there, but I think it's a different VTuber award set than the AI driven one because the AI driven one was like, are even VTubers as big as freaking Iron Mouse and or I think some of the I think Galagura and a bunch of other big ones were being nominated for those awards too.
Yeah. Well then, so the big question is, do you think that a small VTuber awards will go well for small VTubers?
I think it would for some
because they have the rule, but at the same time, you could have somebody go in there and be like 9,500.
I'm gonna be honest.
Followers.
I'm gonna be honest.
State that they have so many viewage.
I'm gonna be straight up. I'm gonna be straight up honest. I don't think you. This is my hot take. You shouldn't need a small VTuber awards. You shouldn't need a small VTuber awards. You shouldn't need a decently sized VTuber awards. You know why? Because everyone's gonna complain about not being the one that wins, and everyone's gonna complain about, oh my gosh, this person had this many followers when they're clearly gonna win. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen about anything. Let's be freaking honest. The only reason, in my opinion, because this is my hot take right here, is they're getting a small VTuber award is because they hope that small VTuber award winning them will get them into the big times. That's what's going to happen. That's what they're hoping for. But I'm gonna be honest. If you're just getting if you're just getting a small VTuber award, you're just getting it because you hope to get big. And the problem is, if you get big because of that, are you really getting big? Let's be honest. Because if you get noticed because, oh my gosh, I won a small VTuber award, yay, then you can't compete next year. Like, oh. You immediately lose all your relevance.
Well, in fairness, people were saying very similar things about Iron Mouse when she got Streamer of the Year. Even though she is a very prominent creator in her own right, like because some of the other creators were arguably bigger in terms of sheer numbers of followage and average viewers. They thought they were entitled to that award, even though Iron Mouse has got some serious credentials behind her, because some of the stuff she's overcome, like, we can't even fathom. Let's be honest here.
But my point about it is this. I don't feel like, at least for, like, smaller VTubers, I feel like they're just using it more as a way to get big. Because let's be honest, if you're using it for smaller VTubers and having, like, literal, like, sub caps and everything else like that, someone who just enters, like, with 99,000 views and, like, followers... Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Well, I think the question there would be, or whoever's organizing these awards, are they doing proper vetting? That would be what it boils down to, and that is the kind of the catch-22.
Yeah.
Without knowing who's doing the vetting and what the processes are to make sure that, say, if only, say, up to 1,000 followers is permitted for a certain category, that anyone entered meets that criteria. It doesn't exceed it since the time of nomination. And
I will say this, like, it's not, how to put it, it's not that it couldn't work, it's the fact that the way, so for a lot of VTubers that I have seen who would enter it and do all this other stuff, a lot of it would use it just to try and get big, and that's it. That's all I've seen from a lot of them.
Honestly, in my opinion, like, because I put the dot click up, honestly, in my opinion, this small streamer award thing since it is mostly like I think it came from Twitter and everything. To me, it feels like another form of engagement bait.
Maybe. I mean, let's be honest. Whoever makes the event gets bigger because of it.
Right. The event, it doesn't seem like it would take off unless it was like, in caps, small VTuber awards, you know, and like, because smaller VTubers want to get their face out there. They want to, you know, get engagement and stuff and have their face out there and get their 15 minutes of fame. And the best way to do that is to be like, oh, I want an award. And it's kind of like what a lot of people on social medias are doing for engagement baits. Their engagement baits are art. There's also small streamers. Put your things down, links below. I want to see you. Or
I mean, I'm guilty of doing that.
To raid. Please put your links below, and we'll follow each other. Follow for follower engagement baiting.
Yeah.
The engagement baiting is so much right now, and I feel like this is just another one of them.
I'm gonna be honest. Engagement baiting, how to put it? It isn't wholly bad, but it isn't wholly good. Well, there's so much of it, it gets overdone. But like, for me, I don't do it too often. Let's hope not.
No, I don't see you do it too often. I think I've only seen you do it once.
I don't do it too often.
And honestly,
but
I think it was just a cute little one. It wasn't like what I've seen so far, especially from bot artists.
God, bots.
You know? Oh, they're so bad. And you have to be careful now too, because they are using engagement baiting to get your art. Because they'll be like, oh, drop your PNGs and your artworks, and you'll win have a possibility of winning free art from me, and then you'll drop it, and then they rip that art.
Yeah.
So be careful, guys.
Actually, if it makes anything interesting, I actually had like someone try to copy me on Twitter, like straight up duplicates of me.
Oh no, that's another thing.
Ray noticed that too.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I've had to come out multiple times go like, if you see these guys, these aren't me, this is me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's one, when I go to type in your name, it still comes up in the search result right below yours.
Oh no.
Oh well. Oh well. But no, yeah, that's just that's just how it goes sometimes, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm not even sure if I want to even like have anything to do with this particular like awards. The only reason like I even looked at it was because somebody I know, I don't think they did it for this particular, maybe they did, but an artist did the trophies, the trophy art that they're supposed to be awarding these people as assets.
Oh, nice.
So that way they can have a trophy to hold with their VTuber model. Which I think is cute, but it's just like,
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That's when it comes to award shows, I just think they're both good and bad sometimes. Cause like that's how I feel about the Oscars. I feel like the Oscars and just generally like acting awards, they're just there to rub the egos of people. Honestly.
Oh, the Gamer Awards too, you know?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's not all bad, it's not all good, it's a whole thing. But
yeah,
that's just how I see it.
I can't agree with the fact that they went ahead and like Hogwarts wasn't even mentioned.
True, yeah, fair.
That was pretty sad for me.
That was sad.
It's like it should have gotten a mention on something because they actually did a fantastic job.
Oh, yeah, they did a great job.
Like that was one thing that I was really like unhappy about because, well, as a Harry Potter fan. Yeah. And they actually did they put a lot of time and effort into it.
Really?
Honestly, even as, like, Harry Potter is not my bread and butter, I'll be straight up honest about that.
I'm gonna be honest, they should have used some guns at the Battle of Hogwarts. The fact they didn't blow that mountain away with mortar fire saddens me to all ends. Let's be honest, you could just strafe that shit with an A10 Warhawk and just kill half the Death Eaters. Within 50 cal, you probably could have sniped Voldemort in the head. He'd probably come back, but at least knock him out for a bit.
Yeah, to be fair, I do think, but they got to do the whole, we have to
We
But
have
then
to use
again-
magic because, we're fighting a war in a magical realm. Are you kidding me? Half the words have to be spoken to have cast anything. Only very rare people can cast without saying shit. So while they're saying like Avada Bam, just run like one right between the eyes. Yeah, like say that, just pop one right between his eyes. Like that's my whole thing. Like,
do you know what this reminds me of?
No,
This reminds me,
I need to say one thing. You have duplication spells. Literally, all you need is one of one thing, and then duplicate that over and over and over again. You could have wizard assembly lines duplicating the shit. You'll never run out of ammo. Just grab a mortar and grab one little mortar shell. Duplicate that to all hell, and just blow the mountain away.
Yeah, or get a tank.
Get a tank.
Just duplicate
Get several
the tank.
tanks. Give me in-place machine guns, sniper rifles. Get an A10 and just fly it in there. Seriously, just the one burr and the entire army's gone. Do that a bunch and just the entire mountain is covered. All those trolls that were attacking, oh my gosh. Abrams tank shell right through the chest.
Yeah, or
I-
just get an
I don't know
airplane
where it is.
on it.
Like, honestly.
I don't know where it is, but I remember when I was little seeing a well, not even little. I was in middle school. I found this Lego video of how Harry Potter should have ended. It's not by niche, but it was by someone else. But this is very hilarious. So it was supposed to be like the beginning of the trailer for the Deathly Hallows Part 2. But then as soon as Voldemort was going to kill Harry then just pulled a gun and just pulled the gun out of his pants and just
I
shot
saw
him in the
that.
head.
I saw that one.
And all the music just stopped. All the music and everything just stopped, and everyone just stared at each other. Like, I wish I could find the video, but
Speaking of memes,
Uh-huh.
there's another thing that I found out about. Did you hear about the VTuber who was never paid $2,000 for making Honkai Star Rail memes from Honkai Star Rail?
No, I did not hear about that actually.
Oh no.
Yeah, they asked this VTuber to do these memes, and they did, but they weren't to their taste, so they backed out of the deal.
Oh,
The
damn.
thing is, it was kind of like both sides were at fault though. First, Honkai Star Rail made a list, and it was very vague on what they wanted to this person, and then this person in turn didn't they didn't like do it in parts. You know how artists usually do it in parts? They show you the line art and say, how does this look? Anything needs to be changed. And then do another part in color and stuff. Say, okay, does anything need to be changed? They didn't do that.
Oh,
They
that's
did it
dumb.
all. Sent it all. And then, of course, they lost out on the money. That's $2,000 from a corporation.
I'm gonna be
so it's
honest.
like, oh, damn.
Okay, so this is my other hot take. As much as I love artists, I do love artists. I have commissioned several. I love all my artists. You guys have to do this shit. I'm an artist myself. I literally work in a place where I have to send in references of what they wanted, ask them if this is exactly what they wanted, and all that stuff. Just because you're freelance doesn't mean you can just send it in and expect them to give you what you want. They have all the right in the world to say, I don't like what you gave me, I'm not giving you the money. Especially with what you said about how they just send it in without actually doing any references or sending them anything like that. I'm gonna be honest, they should not get the money. That's it. You know why?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because when you say, as a customer to an artist, this isn't really what I wanted, but I'll take it anyway, and still give them the money, that means you cannot demand exactly what you want anymore. You lose that right. In my opinion, for me, I have hired several artists. This is my rule. I tell you what I want. You give me references of what I want. If it's not exactly what I want, I'll ask to continue to keep going until it's what I want, and then I'll be happier. Unless it's like a
Isn't that
surprise.
how
Unless
our
it's
kind of editing process works?
Yes.
Like how our editing process works.
it is.
Yeah.
That's how my editing process with you was. I ask what I want, and then if I don't really want anything in particular, I'll just leave it up to them. You know, it's like a surprise art. It's up to them. Here's the character, all that stuff. Do a surprise for me, right? When I ask you to
That's
edit
like the
stuff,
scab thing.
yeah, like
yeah.
when I have a clip or something that I need edited, and I send it to Daryl. Sometimes I have an idea that I just really want. Other times I don't have an idea, and I just kind of let him play with it because I think he can actually come up with something interesting. But when it's something I really want, I have an idea for it. It's gonna be what I want. Otherwise, I'm not.
You map it out exactly.
You map it out as I want it, or you're not getting paid. My problem is this: when you start doing it like, hey, you wanted this, that, and the other, they didn't give you exactly what you wanted, but you still paid them and didn't give any feedback or anything else like that, or didn't do anything. I'm sorry. It's your art. You're paying for it. Demand what you want because you're the customer, damn it.
Communication is important.
Communication is important. Don't treat the artist like shit, but demand what you paid for, man. Don't be like, oh my gosh, you didn't give me this shit because I ordered it. You're the worst artist ever. I'm gonna go berate you on Twitter. No. You just go like, hey, I ordered this. I want it like this. I know you prefer it the other way, and you think it could be better the other way. But this is what I want. This is what I'm thinking. Just go with what I want, and I'll give you the cash. You know?
And I feel like when it comes to this, though, being a corporation,
it doesn't matter.
They really should have been better at it, though. No,
Yeah,
they should have. A corporation, you have, as a corporation for a fucking game, you deal with artists all the time. You should know how to order something.
You know what? I will agree with you on that. But I do think the artist just sending it in without any like reference or basically sending it as a final thing did screw them over. I feel like if they sent in references, they probably would have got the cash. But yeah, I fully agree that the vagueness probably did screw them over a bit. And I'm gonna be honest, there's probably fault on both on that, and I will agree to that. But I see so many people just go like, "Oh, artists are treated so badly; they need to be treated better." I'm like, motherfucker, I can tell you how many times I've been screwed over by an artist once or twice. You know, it's not great. Artists can screw over people too. Like, just because we agree that, artists get taken advantage sometimes doesn't mean they're at no fault of their own. Like, artists can be scummy just as anyone else can be scummy. And the way I say it is this: if I order what I order, I'm gonna get what I order, and if I don't get what I order, you're not getting the cash I ordered for it. That's just how it works. That's one reason I only go to certain people on VGen, is because VGen has a whole policy for getting the money back and all that shit. That's dumb.
Yeah, and I do think because of this situation, and it was brought up to light, it will put a certain light on both parties.
Yes.
Like, I'm pretty sure that if Honkai Star Rail went to somebody else for something, oh yeah, that person's gonna be thinking of this.
Oh yeah.
It will remember it.
In my opinion, when it comes to getting art, you should treat it a little more seriously, because it's not just art you're getting marketing material. That's why for everything I usually get art-wise, I make sure to get the copyright for it. I make sure to get the marketing rights for it. I make sure to get all that shit. It costs me a bit extra each time I do it.
Oh yeah, it will always.
But at that point, like, say I get emotes and I want to put those on shirts. I can go put those on shirts now. I can put them on coffee stickers, coffee mugs. I can do that shit without the fear of, oh my gosh, I don't have the rights to it. No, I have the rights to it. It's my thing, bitch, mine. But I see it as marketing material more than anything else like that. But also, I like artists and I treat them with respect. Like, hell, I have one thing that I commissioned right now that's a little bit late because the artist was sick. I'm not gonna judge an artist for being sick.
Yeah, that's gonna happen for sure.
But when I say I want to sketch and I want to see the progress, get me a damn sketch, At least, even if it's still in progress, I just want to see you doing something, Like, if he's still sick, and I asked, like, recently he got sick and then he's starting to feel better. I was like, okay, well, you start to feel better and working on it, can you at least send me like a small sketch and everything else like that? And he did. He sent me a small sketch. I was very happy. Then I asked for just like general updates, basically, like how's it going, how far they are, sketch 1, sketch 2, all that stuff. That's fine.
Yep. A reasonable expectation.
But be reasonable with the artists, but don't coddle them. Just have reasonable expectations. Artists treat you with respect, you treat them with respect. That's how it go. But it's just, I feel like some people treat artists like babies in a weird way, that they just get coddled a bunch. Like, I can't tell you how many times an artist has been screwed over and then it's gone like super viral, and then sometimes it's found out the artist was actually a shithead. It's
Oh,
a whole
yeah.
thing. It's a whole thing. I feel like people are so rushed into saying the artist got screwed over that they don't understand that the artist could have been screwing someone else over as well. That's just how I see it, though. I don't see artists as evil. Some of them just, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I had
That really
experience.
got to you. That really got to you.
The problem is, I am an artist myself. I know how this process
Mm-hmm.
works. It's not a difficult process. The process is... Motherfucker, hi, how's it going, Worship? Thank you so much for the freaking raid. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Continue Longer. Oh my gosh. Thank you for everyone. Thank you guys so much for the raid. How's it going? What are you doing? We're doing hot takes. How's it going? We're talking about random shit. But no, I'm an artist. I mean, thank you. Oh god, why the maid outfit not gone? Okay, there I go. Mother bitch, of course. I'm not buying any Yeah, I am an artist. Yeah.
You're an artist.
I'm a
You're
artist. Okay.
an artist.
Okay, so I'm an artist. I know the process. The process goes, they commission you. They give you what they want in writing, like what they want, what they're looking for, all that stuff, right? Sometimes they give you a rough design of what they actually are truly looking for.
Or references from different
Yeah,
pictures
references or
and
something like that.
everything, Yeah.
You know? They give
More
you that.
references, the better.
More references, the better. But they give you all this shit. And then you do a sketch. You send in a sketch saying, is this what you want? What do you want changed? What is this? What do you want? Like this, that, and the other. All that stuff, right? And then after that, keep going. Yeah, you keep going until like, this is what I want. And then you do inking and all this other stuff. And it just, that's how it works. It's not a hard process. You just gotta follow through. The only problem I have with a lot of them is they either overschedule themselves to the point where they don't meet my, date I have set, which does piss me off a little bit because I'm like, I set a specific date, you said you can meet it. Now that's one thing that does annoy me is when they're overly late. And
Oh, I was waiting on those panels for like a month and
like it's
days.
like I get when it takes a while to like do it because I waited on my model for a while because he was busy, it was in queue. That's fine. But when working on it, like, holy shit, that's fine. But when you're waiting on other art, it just gets so tedious because you're just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, which is fine considering how long it takes to do art. But if you just have a specific date you need it by and then they just miss it, it's like, god dang it, you said you could do it and all that one other thing. Especially if you pay extra for that specific date, Then you're like, holy shit, yeah, I was hoping to get it on this date, especially since I paid for it for this date specifically. Then they don't do it, and it's the whole thing, Because then you're like, oh my god, I'm not getting the money's worth, this, that, the other. I've dealt with that a lot, as you can tell. Yeah, you hit a nerve there, because I'm an artist. I see it as a reputation thing.
That's why I mentioned it because like
it's a reputation
I'm an
thing
artist
for me.
too. I'm not in the seat of commissioning. Like I'm not a commissioned artist. I don't sit there and put commissions out as of yet. I've done a few because my friends begged me to do it. But I'm still on my learning curve and trying to like figure out my own art style. So that's why I haven't really done that yet. Like I'm still kind of I'm still doing my thing. But like it's also something that's why I watched this person on YouTube because they covered like different art topics and she does really well about getting the information and everything like that. And that's one of the things she shared and I'm just like, this is a corporation asking a VTuber, and the thing is like they do their own memes and they do memes.
Yeah.
And that's what the corporation wanted. But the thing is they were a VTuber first and foremost. Before they like the memeing thing was kind of like a thing they did on the side.
Yeah.
And this corporation asked them, can you do these memes?
You did.
for $2,000, but then vaguely like asked what they wanted, and then this person, like, there was no communication. It was done very badly. So obviously, you know, they didn't get paid, they didn't get their memes, and it's like, what were they thinking? Oh my gosh.
They could have handled it better, and the artist definitely could have handled it better. But I think it just kind of explores the problems with both sides. The problem with not giving enough information to have anything like fully mapped out about what they wanted and how you wanted it done. And then the other one were just without actually asking proper thing, like what they actually wanted, getting clarification and sending things and hoping for a big payday. I'm sorry, but those two just kind of fucked up on each other.
Yes, they did, absolutely. Hopefully they learned from it.
I think they have.
They learned.
I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure they have. But,
right?
Yeah. But, yeah, I think
that's another thing, though, is like, I've noticed that because Palworld's doing so well with the whole meme situation, and they're putting out these memes and these meme videos and stuff, and they're still, because of this, they're still being relevant to the masses. These other games, such as Honkai Star Rail, as well as other games, have started on that bandwagon and asking artists for memes.
Yeah. It's just funny. Let's be honest. Memes aren't a bad thing. Well, the only problem that
it's not a bad thing. Absolutely,
it's just a marketing strategy at this point.
Right. Memes have become a market strategy. That's crazy.
As Metal Gear Rising said it, the memes check. It's about the memes. God, Metal Gear Rising was
I'm here for it, especially
the
if
DNA of the soul.
The DNA of the soul check. It's time for Jack the Ripper to let her rip. God.
I just hope it doesn't turn into
so much.
like some of the other things that have become a bandwagon item.
No,
where
it's gonna be
starts
Metal
out
Gear.
good and then it turns out horrendously bad, and then people go too far.
It's just, trust me, it's literally just gonna be Metal Gear. Trust me, Metal Gear was right. As everyone's like trying to be, no, Metal Gear was right. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance was right. It's about the memes. Oh my gosh. But I honestly think with that, let's let that be our final topic and let us raid someone. It's been on for a very long time actually. Let's raid someone new. I haven't raided anyone new yet. Oh wait, this person's having an affiliate
I think we can all agree
anniversary.
right now. I think we can all agree right now that Kirby sucks.
Huh?
Okay, so this is a English/Japanese VTuber who is apparently celebrating the affiliate anniversary. Actually, let's read.
Do you want to talk about the context behind what I just said?
I have two Kirby squishies that smell like strawberry.
No. That's a staple ability. Kirby sucks.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he does.
No, but yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind being in the same room with him for a little while.
Oh my god, let's get out of here before this gets really bad. Everyone run! Everyone run! Run!
Have you seen the Tangia that's on?
Run to Neurovision's stream because we're gonna go raid her. She's doing an affiliate anniversary, so please give her some love. She's an English and Japanese style VTuber who apparently speaks both, and she's having an anniversary. Let's go send her some love. Everybody, thank you guys so much for being. See you guys later. I will probably have the schedule up either on Monday or on Sunday. And
Silings, should I go through the door that I broke in order to get in here?
Yes, you can go through the hole.
I didn't go through a hole. I went through the door that I broke. I don't do doors.
Either way, see you guys later. The Source Close, get the fuck out.